We live. We live. Hey y'all check in. We're gonna have a fun live today. We're gonna have a fun live. Who's in the house? Y'all let me know who's in the house. Just got back from walk on. Checked in first. Well, shout out to you, brother. We got 8 people. So good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. We're gonna have fun today. We're gonna talk about, since we have so many new subscribers, I'm gonna tell you guys the story that I went through with my ex about 3.5 years ago. It's a funny story now, but it's heavenly. Hey, sister, Rico won't be able to be on today, but he will. His electricity went out, so that's what he get for talking about my electricity going out. It's a storm over there where he is, so that's what's going on with him. So anyway, let me talk about this story. I'm gonna let a couple people come on. Shout out to Miss Heavenly. Shout out to you. Hope all is well with you. And we're gonna jump right into it. Y'all have any questions before I get started? I'm gonna talk about what happened with me, how I got all my stuff stolen out of the house about 3 years ago. Let's see. Omar, what's going on? What's good, John? How you been? I've been good. We just got back from Punta Cana. My first cousin. It was his birthday. He stayed at a beautiful resort. So nice. I'm gonna have the name of it. I'm gonna show you guys some videos. Real quick, DMR, what's going on? DMR, what's going on? I'm gonna jump right into the fun stuff. If y'all gotta stop me, y'all stop me and say, "Hey, hold up, coach. Hold up, coach. Now, what happened with this? What happened with this with my ex? With Brenda. So her name is Brenda or whatever, but I ain't gonna say Brenda too much because she, I'm married now, and I'll just say my ex. So, Omar Diaz says, "Hey, coach, how are the girls doing?" I hadn't heard from him in a while, but somebody said they ran into him about a month ago in New York, and they said they was doing good or whatever. So they changed their number, and I tried to reach out to them. I said hello, but they must have changed their number. But they are in the United States. But when I find out, I'll let you guys know. So anyway, let's get started. So as you guys know, my last relationship, my ex, I was with her for about a year, almost a year before we decided to get real serious. And then she moved in with me. So it wasn't 4 weeks. It wasn't 2 months. It was almost a year. It wasn't a year yet. So she moved in. Now the lease was in my name. Completely my name. I had already got the place before we started dating. So, and I know a lot of you guys already heard this story, but it's a refresher, and for all the new subscribers, I'm giving it to y'all. So after that, she paying all the bills, and we had across the street, we had a Kamado. We had a credit with the Kamado, and we would pay them at the end of the month. So when I got my Social Security check, I would pay the balance at the Kamado. Baby, give me a cerveza, por favor. I'm sorry, y'all. So she taking care of a lot of the bills in the Dominican Republic. And this is the only major problem I had in 5 years, moving back and forth into the Dominican Republic and back to my house in the United States. But and I guess a lot of people always have major problems. Let me plug this up before my computer goes dead. So back to the story, back to the lecture at hand. So remember, the place is in my name. And thank you, baby. Gracias, mi amor. The place is in my name. She moved in, her kids moved in, everything's going good. So eventually probably a year later, I found out that some money was missing, and then uh, the Kamado was saying that I owed like $450. I'm like, I owe you $450, and every single month I pay my balance off. If it's $220, I pay my balance off. If it's $300, I pay my balance off. It's one. Well, y'all get the point. Hey, Miss Sharonda, shout out to Steve. What's going on? Yeah, the one that stole my George Foreman grill. That's right. That's it. That's it, Steve. There you go. So, let me drink this, y'all. So, after that, I questioned her. So remember, this is almost 2 years into the relationship. I said, what's going on? So I brought her in front of the guy in the Kamado. And he was like, no, you owe this balance. You said you paid everything, but you didn't pay everything. You're not telling the truth. You know, whenever somebody lying, you always put the same group together. And if, you know, I've been through that with the celebrity stuff. When somebody lying, all you have to do is put all three people together. You'll find out who the damn liar is. So he showed me the receipts. He's like, look, your balance was $275. This last month you gave me $200, and you said you're gonna pay the rest later. Oh, look, this month it was $325. You only gave me $175, and you was gonna pay this later. But she's telling me that everything is paid for. Everything is paid for. And I asked, I said, are you sure? Because I had already talked to the guy, and he kept telling me, like, you owe me like $400 or $500 from the last 3-4 months. So George, shout out to George. What's going on? And Miss Jones, good to see you. Good to see you. So all three of us, the Kamado, owner of the Kamado, my ex, and me, we all just talking. So I just left it alone because she's like, oh yeah, I gave you all the money, Mr. Kamado, man. You just saying that and blah, blah, blah. No, that's not what, you didn't tell me that was the balance and all that stuff. I was like, oh Lord. I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm finished. So we walked back across the street, and I tell her, I sat down with her, I said, look, I love you, I love your kids, but you know, this relationship ain't gonna work because I want somebody that's gonna be honest with me. If you needed to borrow the money or you needed the money, that's fine. I would have got a loan, I would have done something, we would have figured it out. Or you know, but you don't be stashing money. So I said, we have to separate. So I said, I'm gonna give you a month to get out. I'm not kicking you out right now. You know, apartment's in my name. I'm not kicking y'all. Y'all give me the thumbs up if y'all can hear me just fine. But I told her, and she was like, "Oh, okay, that's what you're doing. So you it's over with, huh?" I said, "Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, I was sad because I really wanted to be with her and have a long relationship with her and eventually get married and all that. And then we were planning on getting married. And I thank God that I saw the truth before we got married. So she started getting like real loud and throwing stuff, and my sons was living with me at the time, and she was telling me all kinds of stuff. I don't know. Oh, she said that I was messing. She said, I heard that you was messing with Darlene's mom. I was like, I ain't messing with Darlene's mom. You just trying to make up something. I talked to Darlene's mom because whenever I need to get permission to have a video, of course I have to ask the mom first. She says okay, and then I make sure that the mom is there, and or my ex is there, because no matter, I've been doing this for so long, you always have to have a parent or somebody around. So I always had to talk to Darlene's mom. So she pretended like I was having an affair with Darlene's mom. Never. That never happened. She was like a sister to me, Darlene's mom. I was actually hooking her up with other people. So, so anyway, that was her only excuse. Yeah, Anthony, thank you to all the new subscribers. This is Coach Don X. Thanks, you appreciate it. I appreciate it. So, where was I? So after that, she called the police. I think the neighbor called the police. That's what it was. The neighbor called the police. And then the police came and she was like, he's about to kick me out. And he's about to kick me out. And I'm not going nowhere. I said, that's not true. I used the translator. I said, I'm giving her a month. Everything's going to be fine. You know, I'm just letting her know that I'm going to help her move her stuff out. And she going to move in, you know, back in with her mom or, you know, get her own place or whatever. So, so she got just, you know, it wasn't physical. It wasn't no hitting or nothing like that. But she was getting in my face or whatever. And the police was breaking us up. I was like, hey, Mr. Officer, you know, keep her calm. So I ended up calling Melvin and Manuel. So Melvin and Manuel came and they was trying to calm her down. Like, hey, calm down. No, I'm not calming down. I'm not getting out. Just causing a scene. I'm not calming down. You know, he said that I stole some money and all that stuff. And I was like, I don't even want to talk about it. So my back started hurting real bad. That was before I had my last 2 major surgeries. So my back was hurting really, really bad. And I was having spasms. As y'all know, like my back locks up. So I'm locked out of the house. She snatched the keys and locked me out when I went to go get Melvin and Manuel. So I like, Mr. Officer, this is my house. Like, she got the keys. And he was like, you know, give him the keys. She's like, no, I'm locking myself in. I ain't going nowhere. I'm just locking myself in here and I'm just gonna stay in here. So me, Manuel, and Melvin are trying to talk to her. They said, Coach, go sit down. So my back started hurting real bad. This going on for like an hour and a half. My medication is in it, you know, y'all know I joke and have fun at the same time, but that's what I love about my channel. I tell you the bad stuff and the good stuff. I ain't gonna tell you like everything was peachy cream, was always peachy cream in the DR. But anyway, so my back is spazzing up real bad. So I need my pain medicine, my gabapentin, and my Flexeril, my muscle spasm. So I said, can y'all please just have her to get my medication? So Manuel was like, can you just give him his medication? So I'm standing there on one knee and she finally go get my medication. I didn't never tell this part of the story. And she threw the gabapentin first. Let me tell y'all why I know it was the gabapentin, because gabapentin is thick and heavy. It was 600 milligrams. The gabapentin, she threw it through the. That's why Dominican is so good in baseball. She threw it through the burglar bars, and the gabapentin hit me in my forehead. And me being the person that I am, I said, well, that's the gabapentin, because it was so damn heavy, because the Flexeril is light and the oxycodone is light. So that hit me in my head. So Melvin got me a bottle of water, and I took my gabapentin. I said, well, I need my Flexeril or whatever. One of them missed me, and I think it was the Flexeril that hit me in my lip. I said, well, damn, that must be the thing. That's the Flexeril, because it hit me in my lip. I wasn't paying attention. I was on one knee. So I grabbed it and I took my medicine. So it took about an hour for my medicine to kick in. And so getting to the juicy part. Let me see if y'all got any questions before I go to the juicy part. Coach, I do believe your ex loved you, but she had a real personal issue with her own self, very controlling. Yeah, she did. She was very controlling and like telling me where am I going and how long are you gonna be, and it's a lot of women in here in the Dominican Republic, and I have to let my wife know sometimes, like, hey, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. Like you know, like you don't call me or whatever. And I don't have that problem with Domingo, but I had that problem with my ex. But Quan says she hit me with a 2-seam fastball. Yeah, it was pretty hard too. It was like she got some New York Yankee blood or something in her. So I was just happy she gave me my medication. So after that, for no, not 5 hours, might have been 4 hours. Melvin and Manuel, I said, y'all go home, man. Don't even worry about it. She won't let me in. The police, they left and then they came back. And when Manuel was leaving, he said, the police officer said, you can't stay here. I said, what you mean I can't stay here? I said, it's my house. I got the lease on it. He said, just in case she says you hit her or jumped on her or gave a black eye, and she punched herself in the eye and pretend like you. He said, you going to jail, John. No matter what, you going to jail. So he said, in these situations, the man gets a hotel for one night, and then you guys cool down and y'all figure out everything the next day. And so me and my son, we had to go get a DMR. What's going on? So I'm gonna get how I met Dominga after I tell the story. DMR. I'm gonna say that, and then I'm gonna put the link up if y'all got any questions for me. So she threw some draws out. She threw my son draws out, and put it in a La Serena bag, and my toothbrush, and my wife beater, and I had some shorts. I said, so she threw all that out. I do drink Presidente beers, brother. I do. So, but I just decided to have a Corona because with my tequila. So, anyway, we get our draws. We get all our stuff. We got our little bag. We get on a motorcycle and we go up the street like a mile and a half away, and we check in our hotel. That next morning, so I'm gonna get to the juicy part now. The next morning, it's around 6:30. I always get up around 5:30 a.m. anyway, but the next morning I get up at 6:30 and I get on a motorcycle and I leave my son at the hotel, and boom, I get there and I see the truck loading the last piece of furniture on, and they closing the door. So they must have got there around 4 o'clock. So she got my sofa, my TV, my George Foreman grill, Mike Tyson Punch Out, Nintendo, PlayStation, got all that stuff. So bed. So it was probably like $5,000 or $6,000 worth of stuff. So I tried to call the police. They drove off. She jumped in the car. And she jumped in the truck, like a U-Haul truck. It wasn't U-Haul, but it was like a U-Haul truck. And then they drove off. So, we tried to follow them and we tried to call the police and all that stuff. We finally stopped them one time, and the police said, no, we can't do nothing and all that. So, yeah. So that was the end of it. I did a report and all of that, but I found out that I was going to have to pay a lawyer $2,000-$3,000 and all of that stuff. And it was Dominican furniture. The most precious thing that she probably took from me was a couple of my memorabilia from when I played with the Yankees. But, my grandfather's belt. My grandfather gave me that belt. But that was about it. The TV, I can replace that. Um, my George Foreman grill I had since when I was in college and high school. I can replace that. I've already replaced all of that stuff. But so that's pretty much the whole story, or whatever. But she tried to leverage that to say, hey, let's get back together, and I will give you your stuff back, and then we're gonna start our life all over again. I was like, we could have worked that out, but you didn't have to steal everything, So when she stole everything, that kind of just canceled everything out. I didn't want to be with her because I didn't trust her no more. So I said, and I think, and I'm not talking bad about Dominican people, I think that she thought that I was gonna beg for my stuff back, my sofa, my George Foreman grill, and but it didn't work out. So that's how pretty much the story ended. Then she kept calling me, and then I blocked her. Then she kept calling my mama. Then I said, Mama, just block her, please. Don't even worry about it. Just block her. And I asked for the belt back, and I asked for my personals, a couple of things that when I played with the Yankees, I asked for that back, and and she never did. She said, yeah, I'll give it back to you if we sit down and talk, and then we get back together and all of that stuff. So yeah, you remember the George Foreman grill. Everybody remember those. I love those George Foreman grills. So Heavenly says, so that's pretty much the end of the story. And a year and a half went by, and then I met Dominga, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. But yeah, it stung a little bit, but a lot of people don't talk about this stuff. But I had no idea that I could not go back in my place. So she already had it planned. I wasn't thinking. So it just threw me for a loop because I don't know what the rules are. I've never been like that, had that situation happen in the United States. So is it the same way where if I guess she had been in my house she had moved in what a year, almost a year. So I guess they have something called, what is that called when you are when that person is living with you and you're not married? I forgot what that called, but somebody's gonna put that in there. But so anyway, I'm gonna drop the link if y'all have any other questions or concerns or any funny comments. Bronx said relationships don't benefit men. Well, it's benefited me a lot, brother, because I got an amazing wife, and all the stuff that I deal with and I've been through. I'm so glad I would lose my George Foreman grill and my sofa again for Domingo because I got the perfect one. Yeah. So I just dropped the link if somebody want to come up and talk. Y'all hit that like button. So anybody have any common law marriage? Thanks, Kicks and Travel. That's it. It's common law marriage. So I guess it's common law where you're in the Dominican Republic. And I thought for sure me getting my own place, and Troy talk about it all the time. Troy's like, I don't let no woman like live in my house. Like, well, they'll have a little fun or he'll do their thing, but hey, like 1 day, 2 days, you gotta go. Shout out to Troy, not the George Foreman grill. Troy, I just brought up your name too. If you want to come up, man, and tell everybody how you don't have that problem in your house, come on up for a second if you can, brother. So he said not the G crib. So Coach Brenda's son, you and him seem very close. We were, because I've dealt with, I've had 300 foster kids in my whole life. And when I was married, my first marriage, we had girls and boys in the house. But when I divorced, when you're a single dad, you can only have foster boys. So man, I've and then I coached a lot and all that stuff. So yeah, so my passion is working with kids. My whole life I work with kids. What's going on, DMR?
Hey, John, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, brother. I know you heard the story before, but we got so many new subscribers, and I wanted to tell the story again. Yeah. So title the CPT. Yeah, I've been married, man, for what 4 months now. So yeah, so
Okay.
I got married a year and a half, 2 years after that situation happened. So I'm blessed, man. But y'all, you got any questions?
I think that Brenda was kind of young, and Brenda didn't know how to go about it. So I think that she kind of got emotional, and she didn't know that she had a good thing. You know what I mean?
But
But
why do you think that she thought that by taking my stuff and keeping it hostage that I was gonna come back to her? That made
yeah,
it worse.
well, that's what I call in being immature. See, she
Mm-hmm.
thought that you was just like them guys down there, but she found out different.
Yeah, and I guess I guess $5,000-6,000 worth of furniture and stuff and all that stuff that ain't we lose that. People lose that all the time, and we just bounce right back. But I think she probably thought that was gonna make me come back.
Yeah. Hey, I just want to say this about the guy that said that the guy all right didn't see me in a while. Yeah, man, I've been actually tired of family stuff going on. I had a family member that was very close to me that died in December, man. So you
Sorry to
know,
hear that, man.
I'm
Yeah.
just getting over that. But John, when I was there in June and I had seen you and Dominga, y'all, I think that's a good y'all have a good bond together.
Right. I appreciate. Yeah, yeah. We really kind of level headed, and she's calm, and she's I made her quit her job because I just wanted her to like be like, hey,
Okay.
I want be with
Right.
me or whatever, and getting paid $3.50 an hour, or $3.10 an hour. Look at Rico. There go Rico. He don't want to bring his ass up, but he
We
want to talk.
go.
You still heard about that pawn shop grill?
Um but the thing is, John, I think that
You know
I
what?
never
Go ahead.
uh,
hmm No, I was
I
I was about to go ahead. Go ahead.
I never met Brenda, so I can't. But I'm just saying that I met Dominga, and as I said, y'all have a good chemistry together. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we do. We do.
Y'all have a real good, you know, uh, chemistry
Yeah,
together.
I know you asked. I met Dominga through a friend of mine, through Jennifer, and
Okay.
she was working, and we pulled up on her, and I saw her in the back cooking,
Right.
and I got her phone number, and the rest is history, So yeah, she's a sweet girl. And I remember Jennifer saying, don't you mess over her, because she real soft hearted and real kind and everything. She said, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna kill you if you mess over her. So I didn't really know who she was, but Jennifer was absolutely right. Just had a kind heart or whatever. And the other one, my ex, she was just like trying to control me, like, where you going, what time you gonna be back, and how long you gonna be there, and all of that stuff. And
No, I don't like
I
that.
was like, yeah, and then she tried to pretend like I was messing with Darlene's mom, and they ain't never came up in 2 years, and then finally it comes up because I was doing videos with Darlene
Right.
and
Yeah.
had a relationship. You remember I had a
Yeah. Yeah.
relationship with her mom because I had to always talk to them to get permission to do
Right.
videos with them and stuff like that. So yeah, but that's what happens when people just, she was all upset. So, but that goes for everybody. So the reason I like telling this story is because if you move a woman in with you in the Dominican Republic and probably the United States too, but I thought I was good because the place was in my name, but like the other guy said, it's common law, and Kicks and Travel said it's common law. So common law falls in place here in the Dominican Republic also, y'all. So
Right.
and yeah, let me see. Unity says, let me read some people probably got some crazy questions. Insurance policy, buddy, if you never get back with her, she still won. She still got you. She still got me. Do you believe that she won? I know he's trying. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to troll a little bit,
but she can't win. But see, the thing is, she knows that she lost some good things, John. That's why that she said us two can get back, because she realized that she effed up. You see what I'm saying to you? She realized that.
Yeah. Yes.
She realized that.
He says, I wonder, does she regret it? Yeah, she regrets it because she tried to call my mom. Oh, my wife says, greeting to all. Greetings, y'all. Greeting.
Hey, Dominican. How you doing? Hola. Hola.
The man right here. Here I go. Say, there go Troy. There go Troy. The man right there.
Troy, what's up, Troy?
Troy always said, man, don't they 1 or 2 days and they got to get out of my house. That's what Troy said.
But hey, John. Hey, man, I salute you. Although I'm like older than you, but I still respect you going down there doing your thing, man. And,
yeah, man.
And for all those people who don't know, I met John before back in June. I went down there. John's a good dude, man. John looks out for people.
Thank you,
know what I mean? John looks out for people.
I just love helping people out, man, because when I came here, well, I had it easy because I had a lot of my old New York Yankee buddies from the Dominican Republic. But a lot of people, when they come here, it's their first time. Like it was your first time. You wanna feel comfortable. You want to feel relaxed and making sure ain't nobody trying to take advantage of you. So that's what I love. I love helping people out, man, and leading them in the right direction.
Hey, John, I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Have you, before you met Brenda and Dominican and all them, right? Have you ever experienced a woman from Haiti, like a Haitian lady? Have you ever had any connections with?
No, I never dated. I never dated a Haitian woman. So I said dated, but I've never dated a Haitian woman. But I've been with a Haitian woman, but I've never dated a Haitian woman. Yeah. So, real quick, y'all, real quick. All 65 people on here, y'all, real quick. I need everybody to go to. What's up, Rico? I need real quick. Soul just told me to do this. I need everybody to go to Soul's new YouTube channel. Put at Food for Soul. Soul is gonna separate her. Soul getting ready to turn 18 next week. So I need everybody to hit that subscribe button. Soul got some great stuff coming up. And she's gonna be cooking for us. She's gonna be doing real estate. She's gonna be doing all kinds of stuff. And she's gonna be helping teach people how to speak Spanish and stuff like that.
Hang on. Let me say this real quick. We got 60-something people watching the live. Can you please hit the like? Can everybody please hit the like? I know you come in, you're here for the entertainment. We appreciate that, but that helps the channel. Coach never thinks about it, but that is very important to hit the like, share the stream. It helps the channel grow. So I just want to say that before people bail out and people, it's free.
Well, look,
all you got to do, hold on, Coach, be quiet. Coach, be quiet. It's free to hit the like. And if you don't like us, hit us and say, fuck you, Rico. I'm cool with it. But we want you to hit the like. Please. That's all.
And look, I see a lot of people are backing out and coming back in. So I appreciate it. Y'all are going, they subscribing to Soul channel right now. Soul is going really, she turns 18 next week, but she's going to do a lot of things. Like she's separating herself because some people just want more calmness and things. And Soul's gonna give her viewpoint from.
She don't want to be around our black asses. Okay,
that's
stop lying.
Okay, that's what it is.
And that's a good thing. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Drop the link again for whoever Unity is. I'm not sure who.
Oh, and y'all make sure y'all tell y'all daughters and y'all sons that's teenagers that Soul has a channel and she's gonna be answering all kinds of questions and she's gonna be doing lives pretty soon. So once she gets to 500 subscribers, she can do lives.
So basically, everybody here on the channel, don't just say just teenagers. So you just said she turned 18. She a grown ass woman. So
right, but I'm saying
I know.
I said when y'all hit subscribe, tell y'all teenage. Yeah, you missed that part. You only that's what you only that old age, 78, 80 years old.
Because I'm tired of sitting up here listening to you cry about that pawn shop grill.
Oh yeah, I know, man. So.
DMR, Brenda got that grill. She on the side of the road selling fucking empanadas. Nigga, you ain't getting that grill back. Let it go.
About that grill. I know John man.
That grill for 4 fucking years.
Talk about that grill, man.
Hey, that grill got me.
God.
That grill got me through college, Rico.
You ain't getting it back. She's selling empanadas. You want that grill back? She said, fuck you. You ain't getting the grill back.
So every time I think about that grill, now I see her making empanadas on the side of the road.
She making empanadas.
Crazy.
I'm talking about my grill. I'm like,
Miss Heavenly says it should not matter how long a person's lived with you. If they didn't purchase the items or furniture, they shouldn't think about it, period.
Fair. That's true. But the bottom line is let it go. Let it go. Let it go. You ain't get that fucking grill back. Let it go.
Oh man. I gotta catch up. Yeah. So man, do you think
let's say this. Let's say this though. Let's do it. Let's briefly, let's do a recap.
Okay.
Because I will say this is on the channel, and I don't know how long I'm gonna stay because my power been in and out. I think we having another derecho, whatever the hell they call them when you had those real.
That's good for you because you always talking about my power, but that's good for your age.
I know, but it ain't because I ain't pay my bill. But I will say this is that I want to tap onto the fact that I know you guys have been watching Manuel's videos. He's been fucking killing it. He's been dropping some great videos with some great, and I don't want us to get past without mentioning the brother. He's given us that information. We are touching on topics that we know other people don't want to touch on, but it needs to be talked about.
Right. Hollywood, what's going on, Hollywood?
Hang on, and then here we have the courage to speak about it. So I just want to salute my brother Manuel. Tell you I love you, brother. You've been killing it. You've been giving out this information. You've been giving it with that Dominican point of view. You haven't been cutting through any any corners.
Let me say this about Manuel. You're right, brother. You're right. I wanted to ask you this, Rico. What's your point of view? A lot of the passport pookies, when we talked about black people, they was commenting, shut up, Manuel, you just a hating Dominican, blah, blah, blah. And then when the next week, Manuel started talking about white folks and how white folks come over here and But the white folks didn't come and cuss Manuel out.
Because the white folks know what Manuel was talking about is true, that they do have that particular demographic within their community. They know it's not all of them. So they don't need him to say it's not all of them.
That's what the black folks saying. You need to say it's not all black folks.
You don't need to say it. Because again, like I said there and said, I can say dogs bite.
Thank you.
Doesn't mean all dogs bite, but fucking dogs do bite. I shouldn't have to say all dogs don't bite.
Right.
We know all dogs don't bite. So again, when he talked about the issue of adults messing with non-adults in predominantly, not exclusively, predominantly in the white community. White people didn't take offense. To be honest with you, most decent white people agree with it. It is a problem. They want something done about it, so they're not going to cry and clutch their pearls. I don't understand why brothers in the passport bro space, if we're talking about a particular segment of that community, why they clutch their pearls and act like they don't do it when we all know what's going on in that space. We all know what they're doing. So it's just like,
and Manuel was trying to he's trying to help people. Oh, go ahead.
So hold on. But what I'm saying is, so when he is sitting there calling out brothers, I'm not offended. Coach not offended, because we know it ain't us. So I don't care. But I do know what he's saying, because I said the same thing. You motherfuckers is doing it. So I'm just like the white folk on the black side saying, hey, I know we have these people in our community that's giving us a black eye, that's making us look bad. So when they're in these communities doing this, rightfully so, he has a right to call them out. And I can appreciate it. And I'll call him out with him, stand right beside him, and say, fuck them sorry ass niggas.
Yeah, Joe says, as I said, Manuel can be a CNN international field. Manuel's been killing it lately.
Yeah, he's been killing. He's been, and so I didn't mean it, but it's again,
cigar talk.
And he'll probably drop a gem this week or next week. But I'm like, when he does, you guys can't say you're getting the straight truth. You're getting it's not all one side or all the other. I'm like, he's killing it. He's right down the middle with the facts. And if you guys want to hear about something else, send suggestions. Give us some. It don't mean we're gonna run out and do the fucking work because y'all not paying us. But it means if it's something we can easily talk about, and it's within our wheelhouse, we will. So we're open to suggestions. That's all.
You're right, Rico. And another thing I've noticed, like Kim and all the people, the Latino
don't call out. Don't get nobody no shine. Fuck them. Go ahead.
Like,
other people.
Some of these people, they was getting mad when the black folks was talking. Now we got Manuel, a Latino, and they not saying nothing.
I've already told you, fuck them. Fuck them and feed them beans. It's just like, come on. It just. But I just wanted to say that
Manuel is a great asset to the Dominican route.
Manuel is a great he absolutely is a great asset to the Dominican route. And absolutely, he is as much a part of the success of the channel as you are, Coach. You're the leader. He follows as I follow. We all follow your lead, Radio.
Well, why sometimes they feel like your ass trying to lead my damn channel sometimes?
Because every so often you need to be smacked upside the head and pointed in the right direction. Leader, you're going the wrong way, leader.
DMR, don't he be trying to act like he be taking over my channel sometimes?
Nah, he ain't. It's not that, John. I think Rico just so direct, man, that a lot of stuff he say is on point. I gotta say that, man.
That's true.
I gotta say that. You know what I mean? I mean, like, you know, sometimes you need folks to be direct, man.
Yeah.
You know?
That's it.
I just want to say, Manuel is great. Yeah. And DMR, like you said, DMR always hit the link. You know, so again, it's a community here. It is definitely Coach is the leader, but Nikki, Troy, DMR, who else? All the people who come up,
Junior.
Who else? Because I don't want to forget anybody. They're all part of what makes us. So, like I said, every time you come up, DMR, you add to the conversation. You make us go back and forth and think about things. And like I'm always telling people, push us and challenge us. You know, we say something wrong, shit, tell us.
Yeah,
tell
us.
That's right. But I just love Manuel's probably last 3-4 videos, man. I watched them all 2 or 3 times. I'm like, damn, he's killing it. So
he's doing a great job. So what do you think?
So if you haven't seen it, I'm saying that if you haven't watched them, go back and watch them.
Yep, and
you're gonna learn a lot.
They all say weekly news by Manuel. click on all of them that says weekly news by Manuel. Not right now, but later on, y'all.
Yeah, but later, exactly.
Junior's working overtime today. He told me to tell you guys hello. He's working a little overtime. He works at a call center, and yeah, he's trying to get out of that call center. He get paid decent money in the Dominican Republic, but he really want to get away from that call center job.
And you know what I meant to say too? What we're on here real quick. Of course, this is the DR channel, but I sent it in the earlier group we had, and I was just like, I'm here at the US of inflation. Man, you know how much a goddamn dozen of eggs cost here right now?
$10,
you know, right?
$10, Rico and John. $10. Yo, it's crazy.
$12. I'm like 12 fucking eggs, not 18 or 24. 12 fucking eggs.
Hey, Rico.
We bought 24 eggs. We bought 24 eggs today.
Hey. A tasty cake pie costs down there $3, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
So you know how much we bought 24 eggs today. We went grocery shopping. How much you think we paid?
I know y'all ain't paid no $12.
We paid about $6.50.
See, yes. Yo, here at the spot,
they give you 2 eggs.
It costs $10.50. I was like, what? Man, what?
Yeah.
$6.50 in the States to get you 2 eggs.
Hey, man, look. Hey, I'm glad I got a house here. Look, an apartment. I stay in Wilmington, Delaware. It's near Philadelphia. A 1-bedroom apartment costs down there $1,200, bro.
Dang, Unity says $15 in the Bronx for eggs.
Oh my God, $15.
Yeah, I believe. And the thing is, it was funny. I saw a meme, because and like I said, and let me say this: happy belated Valentine's Day to all the women in the chat. I know Valentine's Day was 2 days ago, so hopefully you had a wonderful time with your Valentine's.
I gotta read my baby comment, Rico. I'm sorry, I gotta cut you. Not all men are the same. This is my wife. Not all men are the same, nor are all women. There are many bad and unfaithful men, just like a woman. It depends on how many values you have as a person and how empathetic you are. That's a good point, baby. Thank you, baby. That's why I married.
But what I wanted to say was, again, like I said, I hope everybody had a wonderful time with their Valentine's.
Now, hold up. Say something about my wife comment.
She's not my Valentine. She's your Valentine. I said it was a great comment.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear you say that.
That's because you need to clean your ears, radio. That was a great comment, radio.
Now you go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, happy Valentine's Day, Domingo, my boo.
Don't say it. Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that.
Since you wanted me to say something, happy Valentine's Day, Domingo. I'll be on time next year.
I'm gonna see you next week.
So what I wanted to say was, again, I hope everybody did. But what it brought me to was, the funny part about it was, I saw a meme, and the woman said, I asked my husband to get me something expensive for Valentine's Day, right? And it was a heart-shaped box. And when you open the box, I'm thinking it's gonna be chocolate. It was a dozen eggs.
Are you serious?
God.
I fell out laughing. Because seriously, like right now in the US, it's like eggs are so, and in my household, we eat a lot of fucking eggs. But I'm like, God,
me too, Rico.
I'm like, we're gonna have to cut this shit back or something.
Hey, man.
Where's Wilmington at?
Delaware.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
So I sit there, look, I told the guy when I went to the grocery store, and what's weird about it is, you go to the egg section, what makes it even worse, normally it'd be full, but it's like half full. Yeah. And it's limited number of eggs. They high as hell. So when I'm seeing the guy, I'm like, yeah, I'm over here in the gold section. You know what I'm saying? Because eggs is like, the way the eggs are so damn expensive.
Yeah.
So it's just, I usually never grocery shop. My wife always does it.
Okay.
But I decided I get up in the morning before I go to gym. Oh, I'll stop at the store. I had my grandson here. Oh shit, we out of eggs. Let me go get some eggs. was like, damn.
Yeah.
When I saw it, I was like, whoa.
So Rico, back to the topic. Where did I go wrong? And I never thought I would have my shit stolen. Where did I go wrong?
You still holding on to this fucking grill?
Well,
bottom line. Okay.
We're gonna stop talking about it in 10 minutes because for 1 hour we talk about
all bullshit aside. You just didn't do anything wrong. But it is a good topic to talk about because basically what I gather from your story or what I get from your story that's positive is that understanding how Dominican, sort of domestic law is different. So like in the US, they won't let nobody take your shit out the house.
Right.
But in the DR, like you said, if they got kids, you got it. Now in the US, I will say if there's it comes down to anything deemed domestic violence. So if the woman claims, she don't even have to say you hit her, I'm scared of him. Okay. Mm-hmm. What are they gonna do? They're gonna walk in you as the guy, you gotta get the fuck out. Mm-hmm. Period. I don't even care if it's your house. It's crazy. So that's why you got to be careful about who you let come into your house. Right. And so if you want to know where you went wrong, you fucking let her move in, stupid.
Heavenly says it wasn't.
Don't skip over it. You asked me for the answer. Where you went wrong? You let her move in, stupid.
Well,
that's where you went wrong.
I let Domingo move in before we got married.
Yeah, but now you're married. I give her say you was about to be stupid twice, but you let her. And I'm not telling nobody not, but it's just if that's what you're going to do. I would say to any foreigner, you go into the DR, and it's good that you tell your story so that they can know that if you let a Dominican woman move in and it doesn't work out well,
right?
There's a possibility that you're going to have to leave. And I would say when you leave, make sure you get the most important shit with you because the rest of it may not be there when you get back. Mm-hmm. So you have to kind of decide that if you're going to move in with a Dominican person in the DR and you're not married, or even if you are married, in your mind, make sure you're conditioned to lose whatever's in there. Right. So keep your bank account separate, keep all that other stuff. But
me and Domingo getting ready to get an account next week.
Yeah, but that's not the story we want to tell. We want to tell people that look,
gotcha.
I'm not telling you not to do it. Because to be honest with you, me personally, I don't give a shit about no furniture. So even if I wasn't married and I went over and I met, like, am I gonna take the chance? Yeah. Because I really don't care about no sofa, bed, all that shit. If I have to leave and she take my shit, so what? I don't care. I really don't care.
That's a good point. DMR said something earlier before you came on. That was a great point, DMR. You said, because Domingo said, Domingo's 45 years old, that my ex was much younger.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And that was a good point, DMR.
That was
she probably and I was actually in the similar position, not like you, John, but I was dealing with a girl younger than me, and she was kind of immature, man. So I said, man, I'm done.
DMR, let me ask you, how old are you, sir? If you don't mind sharing.
53.
Okay, 53. So I would say, and this is just me talking off the top of my head.
Right.
You want to go chase some 20-year-old skirt? Go right on ahead.
Man,
I know. We just having a general conversation right now. Right. Because a lot of guys come over there, be 53 like you, and that's what they're doing. They chasing 20.
But here you go. Here's the thing, bro, and I gotta be careful. I'm not trying to say it like this, but I'm not trying to have no relation. I'm not trying to get with no girl that young. I can't comprehend her. I just can't.
Absolutely.
I can't.
Absolutely.
I can't.
Right. So that's why I sit there and say this. I'm just saying, I'm just looking at it like this. Okay.
Right.
I'm sitting there saying, okay, I'm having a conversation. Somebody want to come and they want to sit down. They want to be like, hey, I want to go to the DR and I want to look for a wife. And they say, hey, I'm 53. I'm like, okay. Could I tell him he can have a 20-year-old? Yeah, you can easily have a 20-year-old. Are you sure you ready for that? Because what I'm going to tell you is 20 in the DR is the exact same fucking 20 in the US.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no difference. You are not going to tell me a 20-year-old in the DR, they're not more mature, they're not more grown up. They're not.
I disagree. I disagree.
You can disagree all the fuck you want and sell them lies. But
I'm not trying to sell nobody lies, Rico.
Go ahead. Tell me why you disagree.
Because the women, they actually over here that's younger, they know they clean and cook and they know how to do those things more than a regular.
What the fuck does that have to do with maturity?
Yeah, but John, in your situation, John, hold on, Rico. Hey, Rico, in John's situation, John, what she did to you, that's immature, bro.
Right.
That I mean, hey, look, man.
And she was cooking and cleaning. Look, DMR, tell her she was cooking and cleaning while she was taking your shit.
Exactly. That it's like if that girl hadn't been like 40, she wouldn't have did all of that man. Nah.
Because the maturity level would have made her.
So y'all telling me, look,
that's all I'm saying.
Y'all telling me a 40 or 50 or 60-year-old ain't never clipped no nigga.
No, we're not telling you that. The only argument I'm making is maturity no matter where you are. An immature person in the fucking US is just, or an immature person in the DR is just like an immature person in the US. They speak different languages. They want different shit. They have different behaviors, but they're both fucking immature. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
They're both immature. They're both childish, and they're both going to respond that way. If you as an older person are prepared to still deal with that immature bullshit, then go ahead.
I was just saying, like, so you said different. So like let's take stop.
I said maturity.
I know, but stop. But like Soul turns 18 next week. Yes. She can cook, clean, she can do everything.
Cooking and cleaning has nothing to do with maturity. It has nothing to do with maturity. Soul 18-year-old ass is no more mature than an 18-year-old in America. Maturity comes with experience. It comes with lived experience. She ain't lived. Excuse me.
What if she listens?
Listen. She's been living on this earth 18 years. The same as an 18-year-old in America. What they both have different is each one of them have experienced things differently. Right. But they both have the same number of limited fucking years living on this earth. Their experience is equally limited.
I see what you're saying. Immaturity. Some people on the channel, like Quan, say a 20-year-old in DR is worse than a US 20-year-old.
Maybe I wouldn't say that, but the bottom line is I would say they're all the same across the board. And again, we make this stupid fucking argument like 18-year-olds in the US can't cook and clean. They can. They just won't do it.
Right.
Stupid.
Some of them, a lot of their parents
yes, they can.
Look. I do now. Look, I agree with Rico because look, the females over here ain't gonna cook and clean. But John, if a 53 like me, right? I'm 53. If that girl was 20, same as Brenda was, 25, right?
26, 27, yeah.
They're gonna have the same mindset as far as me being an older man. So it don't matter because I can't comprehend what she doing. I was that age 20-some years ago. Mm-hmm. Now I'm getting older, man. Look, I ain't got time for certain like stuff, man. Be honest with you.
You rerun another question. Highlight Rick James' comment because I think what he said.
Emily says Rico is right no matter the age.
But go up to Rick James' comment. One more, right? So Rick James, this is what I want to say.
Right where?
And this is where I think we keep getting lost. We say no. Go back to Rick. No, the one down. Next one down.
About Soul?
Yeah, the next one down. Right. So Soul is pretty mature. Soul is not pretty mature, and that's the mistake we keep putting on. Mm-hmm. Soul is very respectful. Mm-hmm. We are confusing her respect for coach, her mother, the rules as maturity.
That's true.
Yeah.
She's not going to break the fucking rules. She's respectful, and that's wonderful. That's all you can ask of an 18-year-old. Because most 18-year-olds are fucking disrespectful. She's not that.
Right.
But she's no more mature than any other 18-year-old. Because she doesn't have any greater lived experience. I'm not taking anything away from her. I'm just saying we have to stop project. Well, she cleaned up because her mama told her to go clean the fucking kitchen. Right. She didn't say, "Why I gotta do it." That would be a disrespectful American. She'll take her ass in the kitchen and do it. That's called respect. And we love it.
Yeah.
But that's not maturity.
She told me today, she said, in a respectful way, we was coming back from Punta Cana. I took a left. She said, I think you're supposed to turn right. I said, no, it's left. And I went the wrong way. And she said, and I said, so you was right. She said, okay. She didn't say like, I told you.
Respectful. That's respect.
Okay.
That's respect. Mm-hmm. That's not mature. Now, you know, in America, I'm like, I told you stupid fucking ass, right?
Yeah.
I get it. I get you can make the respect argument.
Right.
But maturity is we have to stop doing that. And that's what I say. So when we talk about relationships, nobody at DMR 53 is like, bro, you shouldn't be with it. Because the immaturity of a 20-year-old is just going to be too much.
See, I can't look, right? I'm not going to say anything else. I'm just saying as far as relationship, right? As far as that's, I can't do it. Now, if the girl was like 38, 39, 40, we can work something, but I just can't. No. It's no, I can't comprehend with her. I just can't. I don't have the patience, to be honest with you. Hey, look, I just can't deal with it because I know how I am. I'm like, And for her, it may be okay, but for me, it's not okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's totally different. It's like a 25-year gap. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And let me go to Quan's comment. Because again, I just want to try to point out again on Soul. And you say, go down to Quan 1993. And he says, Soul continued to go to school when she could have easily dropped out. That's fine. But that's 18-year-olds all over the world. Mm-hmm. That's not necessarily maturity. That's just knowing what you want to do. Most kids who turn 18 and decide to go straight to college, they know what they want to do. They don't need to drop out. They go straight in. That happens all over the world. I love Soul and everything she's doing. I don't want us to make her an adult before she is one or she's ready to be one. She's just trying to live her life like any young, beautiful 18-year-old girl should be doing. And we don't need to be trying to make her like, oh, she's the, no, she's not that. She's a young adult that knows what she wants to do. And that's great. Do that. But an 18-year-old that's going to college in the U.S., we don't see nothing special about that. Why is that not called mature? Because we wouldn't say that's mature. We'd say you're supposed to fucking go to college. And you should. And that's great. But we're talking about maturity. Maturity only comes from experience, and that's lived experience. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel you.
And cooking and cleaning ain't it, okay?
Yeah, you're right.
God damn it. Let me tell you, as a young boy, what about you, DMR? I learned how to cook and clean before I was fucking 10.
Well, me, I learned kind of later, but as I got older, man, I learned, all right, man, look. I remember growing up, everybody said, yo, man, as soon as you get older, You know, I could go hang out all night and all this. Hey man, look here. When I was in my late 20s, my 30s, I'm not gonna be out all night doing that. Cause why? I had a job to go to. So being immature would have been F the job. I'm gonna go out here and hang out. I wouldn't have had a spot to stay at because I've been on my own since age 19. So I had to fend for myself because of some situations about my mom hadn't been there. I didn't basically have a father. I didn't have any of that. So I had to be a man at that late age, 19, to be a man up until 53, bro. Everything I got it because they gave me the opportunity. I took advantage of the opportunity. Everything I got, I worked for. Ain't nobody give me nothing but an opportunity. I took advantage of it. So as I got older, I started realizing I have to work. I got to put food on my table, man.
But let me ask you this, DMR. So I love what you said with the story. Now, when you sit there, and I love it, I want you to think about it.
Okay.
When you were 19, when the circumstances in life happened to you and you did what you did, there were other 19. I mean, we all grow up.
Right.
So we have a group of men. So when I was 19, I knew other 19. I was 18. I decided I wanted to go into the military. Right. I was the only fucking one that wanted to do it. Right. The rest of them niggas I knew, none of them wanted to do it.
Right.
But here's the thing, right? You know what I'm saying? It was my individual choice.
Right.
I didn't have nobody telling me to go. I didn't have no guidance. I was working full time.
But look, Rico, you seen a vision for yourself at that age, right? So it's like this, man. If you just said forget it and would have been hanging out with the same dudes on the street, look, man, it's been 20 some years. I can go down here and see the same dudes I grew up with. They out there on drugs, strung out. So it's like you had to make that decision for yourself, man.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying about every young person. When you hit a certain age, there's a period of, I would say there is a period of maturation in your mind where you have to decide for yourself. Every young person in the DR, Mexico, the US, everything, you have to decide, am I going to go left? Am I going to go right? Even with influence from parents or no influence, am I going to go left? Am I going to go right? And then sometimes you take the wrong path, you stumble, fuck it, I went left, I fell into a couple of holes, I climbed out, let me take my ass to the right. That was the wrong way. I was hard-headed. You know, it's maturity comes from those failures, those mistakes, and so on and so forth. So that's all I'm saying is we just don't need to project it. I think so is absolutely going to be.
Well, let's ask Junior. Let's ask Junior.
I just want to say what's up real quick. I'm on my break and just wanted to.
What's up, Junior?
What's up?
What's up, Junior?
Hey, Junior.
What's going on? What's going on, D-Ma?
Hey, brother. What's happening?
Do you think Dominican women are more mature than American women?
Nah, it comes with age. It's not about being American or Dominican. It comes with age. It comes with maturity.
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Yo, it goes by who raised you and who been around and who. That's how I look at it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not going by age. I'm not going by this state or this country. No, it goes by who been around in your life. Like for example, when I was 16 and I'm in the neighborhood on the block, the 20-year-olds, the 30-year-olds that was around my neighborhood, they say, "Oh, you mature for your age. I'm gonna rock with you. I'll let you hang around us and shit." So that's what I'm talking about. I see it all the time in the DR. I see it all the time in New York. Young people is on the same level as 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds. It depends on who raised you.
But Wood, that's not okay. So I can give credit to people that raised you having an influence. But I'm just sitting there saying is most 18-year-olds in the DR ain't being raised by this group of wise elderly men or women.
You don't know. You'd be surprised.
I'm saying most of them.
You'd be surprised, man.
But Wood, are you trying to tell? So are you prepared to sit here and say on a blanket statement that most 18-year-olds in the Dominican Republic are more mature than most 18, or all the 18-year-olds in the DR are more mature than all the 18-year-olds or 21-year-olds
right.
than in the US.
I agree with Hollywood. Go ahead, Wood.
What? Say that again, Rico. What?
Country to country.
Yeah.
All 18-year-olds.
I'm not doing that. It don't go like that, country to country.
But that's what. But that's the art. But that's what I'm saying. Wood. That's the argument that's being made, and that's why I push back against it. Because I'm like, that's not true.
Well, how does it go?
It's
how does it go?
Other reasons.
I'm not going to country. It depends on the individual. Feel me?
Oh well, okay. Then I can accept that. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see one higher than the other. I don't know. It just depends. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nobody go around taking a survey on a piece of paper saying, "Oh, let me find out who's mature or not."
But the argument is the first thing. But starting with coach above you, right? He come out. Oh, they more. I'm like, you can't say that. That's bullshit. Cause no, that's bullshit. They're not.
I didn't say 18, all. 19, now you're putting words in my mouth. I didn't say all. Look.
Let me ask you this, Wood. Okay, 18-year-old Wood. What the fuck did he know? 18-year-old Wood. You knew a little bit more than them other 18-year-old niggas that you hung out with. You didn't know more. Yeah. Well, Wood, you didn't know more than the 25-year-old and the 30-year-old niggas. You knew a
That's
little
why
bit
I caught
more
their attention because they were surprised, like, yo, how this young guy know what we know plus a little bit more. That's what got him attracted. Right. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right. So, but that's what I'm saying is that even 18-year-old Wood giving wise counsel, he knew maybe more than the average 18-year-old, but he wasn't 25 or 30-year-old mature because he had.
Yes, I was. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But then you was the anomaly.
No, it happens. There's a lot of them out there.
It don't happen that damn much, Wood.
Listen.
It
does. Why you think these older women, vice versa, these older women, other guys we see with these young men and shit? You feel me?
But what I'm saying. Okay, let me ask you this, Wood.
Let me read this real quick, Rico. Heavenly says most of the young men and women in the DR barely have a survival rate. For 5 years of living in the DR, I didn't see how any of the children had a big chance to survive.
So, Wood, let me ask you a question. So, if you're telling me at 18, you had more wisdom and maturity than the average 25-year-old, is that what you're saying?
And the higher of 30, 40, whoever, 50.
Okay, so you as an individual had more maturity than most of them, right?
Yeah, keep going. Yeah.
Okay, so if I can accept again, well, I would say I can accept that an individual can be an anomaly and have that, but you are insane if you're telling me a large group.
No, I'm not saying that. No. I agree with not a large group, but it can happen. Like that goes back to what I'm saying.
An individual.
How do we know? Like nobody's going around taking numbers or
no. I'm right. So can be. Right. I agree with that, but that's all I'm saying is. So when we talk about soul could be the anomaly, but I'm like most 18-year-olds are not going to be that mature. Forget
Rico.
About it.
Joe hit it on the head right here. Thank you, Joe. Those dudes buying booty in the DR haven't matured either.
Of course.
What'd you say?
But yo, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I'm going back to work.
All right, brother.
All right,
make your bread.
Hey, Junior, Sunday.
Junior, we be in Santo Domingo next weekend.
Oh, you better come check me.
We're gonna hit your phone. We're gonna hit your phone. We're gonna hit your number.
I hit my phone.
Now I'm letting you know Saturday.
All right. Holla at you later.
All right, everyone be safe. Have a good one.
Yes, sir.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
John. I would like to say this to the guy that just said that.
That made no sense, Joe. That's dumb as shit. What does it do doing all his free time has to do with him being mature? Shut the fuck up, dude.
Right? For a person, if it's all about the booty, right?
Jay Nay, what the fuck is that?
Huh?
Clown out.
Listen to the question.
So I guess I didn't mature then.
Go ahead,
right. But yo, think about it. My thing is this, man. I'm a 53-year-old man going into a joint with a 20-something-year-old. I can't. I just.
There you were. You keep saying can't. Can't is not in man vocabulary, baby.
I
Let
just
him
can't
finish
deal with
his question, Wood.
You know what I'm saying?
I
My
can't do
thing
it
is,
either.
my thing is this, yo.
Just say
Yo,
you choose not to. You feel me? You choose not to.
Well,
That's
yeah,
the thing.
right. Me, I choose
Let him
not to.
finish. Right.
Hold on.
Let him finish. Go ahead, D-Mar.
Hollywood is talking about just being with a woman. You talking
No,
about
no,
dating
no,
a
no, no,
20
no.
Exactly,
You know what it is?
y'all talking about two different things.
No. You know what it is? Hollywood. Listen, Hollywood's the anomaly. When he was a youngin', he was fucking with them old broads. Now that he's an
man.
old motherfucker,
You
he's
know
fucking
what
with them
happened?
young
It's just
broads.
like I said, coach.
He's the
It
anomaly.
goes
That's what I
who
told you.
raised you, who you been around, you know,
But
who raised
Wood,
you, who you
but
been in your
Wood,
environment, who been around you. So she had her parents, she had her mom. It depends who raised you, like you said, coach. The way she
but
talked, the way
Wood.
she carry herself, I could see it. I never even been around her like that.
Right.
But
So
look what I'm
Rico,
saying.
so what you talk about cooking and doing all that don't count. You bugging out, Rico.
But Wood, listen. There's always the anomaly like yourself, right? Where the guy that can come in, I 20, I can fuck with the 50-year-olds. I can be 50, I can fuck with the 20-year-olds. Most people listen. Most people mind can't stretch that far. Because even when they're in this, right, most people mind can't stretch that far. If I'm in a generation, I'm more comfortable around people in my generation. So when I'm in my 20s, I fuck them old motherfuckers.
Right. So you just say that. Say you can't do it. Is that you can't?
Most people would. Most people can.
I agree with that. I agree with you.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. The majority of people will not be able to interact comfortably with people outside their generation. So even as they get older, they're going to have a much more difficult time, conversing with people in the younger generation. Now, there are the exceptions. People like you who can be young fucking with old people, old fucking with young people. You know what I'm saying? That can just get along. But that's not a lot of people who can do that.
You're right.
That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
Most people can. That's just hard.
Yeah. Rick James said the ones buying booty, they're mostly older men.
Not no more.
It's young niggas doing it too. It's young niggas
not
doing
no more,
too.
baby.
Nah.
Yo,
it's everybody.
Yo, it's different now. It's a new era.
Like crypto.
It's a new era, baby.
It's everybody. But that look, the whole point was Wood, and again, like you said, I'm gonna look after my baby daughter, Soul, again, and everybody agrees she's very. I don't want to use the word.
Like mature. I said,
she is.
You know this, coach, because you live in DR, so you should know this. Cole, like guys, like older, love Soul, like because that's the type the women they look for. They try to pregnant early because she has no kids. She's educated. Right. And those are the ones they look for. They don't want nobody that got a baby already and it's older. They don't do that.
But Wood, that's why I say we need to stop maturing her faster than she is.
You can't stop something that's already what's that? You can't that's out of our hands. It's like,
No, it's not. No.
It's meant to be. You feel me?
Okay, but Wood, here's the problem.
Right, Coach?
Okay. Here's the problem.
I agree with you, Wood. I agree with you.
No, fuck you and Coach. I'm gonna cuss both of you motherfuckers out. I'm gonna tell you why. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because she turns 18 next week, right? And I can't change. Hear me out, right? Hear me out. I can't change her age. I can't change her age, and I can't change the way people look at her.
Exactly.
Right.
What I'm saying is, I can change the way that we talk about her.
Mm-hmm.
Because she still is a young woman. Young enough to be a granddaughter to me, damn near granddaughter to most of us.
But did you know, I know you probably know this, Coach. 18 in DR is like 25.
We know, Wood. Okay.
We know that.
Wood.
For real.
Wood.
Yep, you're right.
Wood. Don't fuck with my soul. I'm telling you.
No.
We're not going to do that to her.
It takes two to tango.
Exactly,
Hollywood.
Man. Exactly.
Hollywood. I'm going to tell you and Coach both. I can't save them all, but I can save one of them.
That's right.
It's going to be her. Y'all going to leave her the fuck alone.
Yep.
Give her a chance.
Nah, you're right, Coach. It do take two to tango, man.
Yeah, it takes two.
I don't want to hear that shit.
So focused on her education and getting her college degree and all that stuff.
All I'm saying is we need to stop talking about her as if she's a fully grown ass woman. She's grown into her womanhood.
Yes, she is.
Hollywood Hollywood talking about trying to throw that in and talking about, you know, she's old, you know, she's much older.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that with
Why?
Soul.
Why? Because you got it. You see,
so,
you can't separate your personal feeling attachment to her and we having a conversation.
We having a conversation about them other 18-year-old bitches. We ain't talking about Soul.
Yeah, Heavenly say, please keep these perverts from.
Thank you, Miss Heavenly. Thank you.
Who's Miss Heavenly?
Don't worry about it.
Like one of the main people.
Wait, Coach, please keep Soul from the perverts.
She's just making a general comment. The conversation is
now she's talking about Hollywood. Okay.
No, she's talking about all of us. But listen, Hollywood, my whole point is this. What you're saying is absolutely true, and I agree with it.
Yeah.
I know that's how they look at it. But what I'm saying is when we talk about it, especially Soul or any other younger, it's like, let's try to change the language. Because I know they ain't gonna stop no Dominican motherfucker from doing what they're gonna do.
That's how I'm the same.
They're gonna do what they're gonna do.
And I'm not
they gonna do what they're gonna do. I know that.
Say this. No, Hollywood, right? Is one guy ever since Soul been on the channel on the Dominican route. He think he's talking to Soul on my channel, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is
Hollywood ain't right. I'm fucking right when I say let's stop talking about her that way.
No. I
feel uncomfortable.
You're right. But ain't nobody.
Because I know her personally.
I just said, see. Why come we having a real conversation?
You gotta
don't
go.
Let the person that you know her.
All right, bro.
Take care. Let Hollywood talk and just go with the flow.
All right, DMR. Nice talking to you, brother.
All right, the Dunner man.
You fucking touch Soul. I'm coming after your ass. Period. It just
Who you talking to? Who you talking to? About Hollywood?
No,
you talking about Hollywood.
All you motherfuckers. She gonna get a chance. Just give her a chance. That's it. That ain't too much to ask. So that's all I'm sitting there saying. And I know the shit that goes on in the DR. I absolutely know. You can't save it. We know the age disparity, but for her, I just feel like we all need to put forth the best forth effort to give her a chance to have a better life than most of them.
To push it right on. So she
have a better life than most of them.
Let me say this. Let me see her sister. Her sister had Jordan. So
we ain't talking about them. It's too late for them.
Let me finish. Damn. Let me talk about my grandbaby.
That's cool.
So she understands, and she understands like, hey, how tough it is what her sister went through.
Exactly. And some people see that, as like, yo, I don't want to have that responsibility.
That's right. Yeah. And Hollywood, I see it all the time. We was in Punta Cana.
Right.
It was a couple 30-year-old guys trying to holler at her the other day in Punta Cana. And I was just like, nah, she's 17. She's good though. She's good. That's my daughter. So that's just, when you have pretty girls, beautiful women around you,
it's gonna happen. It's gonna
happen. You just now if they disrespect, then that's a different ball game.
Exactly.
Right. So how do you feel going since Rico not on? Did I do anything wrong, brother? When with that situation when I got all my shit taken out the house?
Wait, I wanted to know. You say I heard a little bit of it, but I want to know something before I say something.
Right.
You said somebody called the cops. The neighbors. Why they call the cops for?
Mm-hmm. Oh, so the neighbors called the cops because there's a lot of screaming and yelling and all that stuff. So I had some nosy neighbors.
But wait, don't the neighbor have a relationship with you? What usually this what happens in DR? They never call the cops. That's what shocked me because usually because I've lived in the Dominican neighborhood, so this is what happened. Like if it's like a domestic dispute, they're not calling the cops. They're coming through they're
gonna help.
Yo, Benzino.
Right.
So they come through.
I don't know who called the cops. It might have been her, but I think it was my neighbors. But long story short,
all right. But that's what messed me up. That's my thing. All right. So my thing is, let me see. I'm trying to see where it all happened at. So wait, how you get locked out the house though?
So I stepped out. I don't know. I stepped out or something like that, and then she had my keys, and then she locked the burglar bars. You know how you got the burglar bars. She locked them.
The driver. She put the con down.
Right. She locked them, and then the police came, and she didn't want to let me in or nothing like that. And the police told me I had to go get a hotel. So I had to go
I would have. This is where you messed about. I wouldn't have told her that I'm breaking up with. I would have did on some sneak shit. I would never told her I'm breaking up with, and she had a certain time to leave. That's what you messed up at.
And
so he was on his simp shit, Wood.
Nah, that's not. See, that's it. Let me clarify something, man.
Thank you.
Because people use that word too loosely now.
Thank you.
Can I say what it is? For real, I hate that. It bothers me. It aggravates me, man.
Real talk.
A simp is putting a woman on a high pedestal and you putting above your needs. That's as simple as a simp, man. And what he did was not a simp. I think he just
he did it.
He's
He wasn't no simp. He just trying to hurt my feelings.
He did it.
Yeah.
He did it.
Coach, what I just disagree. What you did was you shouldn't have told her like, yo, like I don't want to be with you no more. You gotta go. That's what you messed up at.
Thank you.
You know what you should have did? You should
Right.
be like, yo, what you did about stealing the money, I don't like that. You should have gave another chance though. You just deaded it real quick.
But so yeah, I did, but I didn't know she was gonna pack up all of my shit in my George Foreman grill the next morning.
What you gonna do? She can't fight you while you there, like you know what I'm saying? Like so, like she doing like you did. No, it wasn't about because she needed the money. She was gonna sell it. She did that so you could call her. She's like, yo, baby, can I get my stuff back, baby?
Mm-hmm.
Wood, why you having this simp talk? You know he simped out.
You heard me? You heard me, Coach?
Shut up, Negro. Hey, let's ask Easy. Hold up, Easy. What you think? Did I do something wrong, brother?
I don't think you did anything wrong. The only thing I'll say you did wrong is if you knew you was going to break up with her, this is the first time it happened to you in the country, you should have just eased on out. I got a friend who did that because he was in the Dominican Republic, was talking to a chick. They was in a relationship for over a year, and when he knew he was going to move out, he was going to get rid of her. He eased on out.
So yeah, I was wrong. I was wrong by telling her like, hey, I'm gonna give you a month. To go ahead.
Yeah, man, that's what you shouldn't have did that.
You was looking out. You was being a good man, but you had backfired.
Right, and it backfired. Yep.
Yeah.
Easy and Wood. That's in simpology.
Well, let me say something to you. Rico,
that's mistake number one.
I got a word for you, Rico.
I disagree with that.
Okay, so
I got a word for you, Rico.
I should have threw out the same day. That's what you said.
No, my thing is,
listen, I'm gonna tell you what you should have did.
To it. That's what the problem is. I'm just not paying the full tab. That probably was just broke the straw camel's back. Like what really did it was like something before then.
No. For 2 months, I had been following that she was taking money from the Kamado and was pocketing money.
All right, but my thing is that happened in that situation that you've been here for over a year or two. You know that incident is gonna make you just gonna break up with her. Like you have to be.
Why not? She's stealing.
She must not been fucking you on a daily basis, probably.
She's still in Hollywood.
They can't fuck every day anyway, so that didn't bother.
Man, Rico, I'm gonna get Rico for you. I'm gonna get him, John. I'm gonna get him for you. But John,
he only good for once or twice a month.
That's the real reason. Say the real problem, Coach.
Go ahead, Easy. Go ahead.
He wasn't giving that pussy up. He's giving that money up.
Yo, he's crazy, boy. He's crazy. You could have changed the locks on him, and that's it. Now you can't get him out.
Nah, that was
seriously.
He's not telling
the police would have made me change him back and give her the key.
Excuse me. Listen.
That's one incident could have did it. That was the one incident could have did it.
Listen.
I'm gonna give y'all all the cheat code. This is where y'all fuck up, okay? When you dealing with a woman, you need to think like a woman, right? So what I'm sitting there telling you this point. No. Here's the key. You knew for 2 months she was stealing from you, and you knew you wanted to break up with her, right?
Right.
No, he didn't know for 2 months, did he?
Yeah, he said 2 months. He said 2 months.
No, wait. He said it's been going on for 2 months. He didn't know for 2 months.
I know.
He knew for 2 months.
I just wanted to see if she did it again, and she did it again. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So what I'm saying is this. If you're hearing in the sound of my voice, if you're dealing with some shit and you know you want to break up with a Dominican and you let her move in with you, Don't say shit. Plan your move like a woman and let that motherfucker come home and you gone.
But
That's the key.
The house was mine, Rico.
It doesn't matter. A woman, that's what I've seen.
It does matter. Rico just took
listen,
it.
listen what I'm saying.
Stop, Rico. Stop.
No,
Rico, stop.
listen.
No,
Hear
stop.
me out.
You ain't gonna do that to me. I'm not a woman. Listen.
Go ahead.
The apartment was in his name. He's in a foreign country. He has
and that's why she took all his shit.
Let him finish.
He took his stuff because he got escorted out of his apartment by the police. He should have let her go, changed the locks on his apartment, went somewhere for a weekend. By the time he come back 4 days later, guess what? She's like, what happened? Oh, you going, mommy? You can't. No, you don't belong here. And you call the cops.
No, but listen, easy. What he's telling you is the cops would have made him change the locks back to let her back in.
No, they wouldn't have. I don't know. It's like that.
Coach.
Ask Hollywood.
They would have let
made him change the locks back.
Thank you. So what I'm sitting there saying is the only way you can get around it is you have to just play along like a woman would do. Like everything's fine. Let her ass go to work, go to her mama's, go where the fuck they go. And when they come back, what she did to you, you have to do to them, unfortunately. If you want to keep your shit, and if you don't care about your shit, then you get George Foreman grill taken. Other than that, you got to get your shit out.
Wait. I want to ask something. I want to ask Coach a question.
Go ahead.
Coach, so you said it was 2 months had been going on.
Right.
All right, so the first month, did you, like when you first found out, did you ask her why she was doing it?
That was at the Kamado. You know how you got the Kamados and you can get credit at the Kamado.
Right, yeah. He wasn't paying the full tab.
So at the end of the month, she wasn't paying the full tab and she was taking care of a couple of the bills. And so the guy came at me like that second month or the first or second month, he said, you still owe this bill. I was like, what? So I'm thinking she made a mistake. So he said, no, you owe another bill. So he said, now you owe $375. And then so that last month, she did it again. That third month.
Wait, you're going too fast. Wait. When you found out she was that first month, did you ask her why she was cutting the money out?
I didn't say nothing. I just wanted to see if she was going to do it.
Oh, you didn't say nothing.
Because I wanted to see if she was, but so that second.
$375?
Say it again.
$375?
No, I'm just using an example. So the first month, just the tab was like $180, but she was only paying him $100 and keeping $80 in her pocket. And then and then the next month it was, let's say, $250. And so she would only give him $150. And then so now this dude say I owe like almost $300, $200 some dollars. Then that last month she did it again. So he's like, yeah, you owe me almost $400. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I approached, she said the Kamado owner, the man, was lying. And then so I brought them together. And then after that, after we came back from Kamado, I said, I can't be with nobody.
But did you ask her why she was pocketing the money for? Like, was you not giving enough money? Like, did you ask her?
She said the Kamado man was lying.
Oh, so she never admitted to it.
Never admitted to it. And that was the problem. And then so I'm thinking the next day when I come back from the hotel.
So wait, you took the Kamado guy's word over your soon-to-be wife?
What you mean? It was 3 months though, Wood.
But how you know she was really taking it without the niggas could be lying.
Let's stop it. Nino playing devil's advocate. She was lying.
That's why I'm playing devil's advocate.
You did the right thing getting rid of her.
My thing is, he could be saying, no, listen, they be doing that. They could be like, yo, you didn't do this and this and that. You know that? But you took the guy's word over your wife?
No, I saw the paper and he keeps a tab. You know they keep a running tab.
I know, but my thing is you got me looking at it like this. If you're not yourself signing off, this is what I used to do. When I get credit, I'm signing my initials. I know I paid it for whatever or what I did, or I take a picture on my phone.
Well, what she didn't, we didn't.
So my thing is, what he could have did was, I'm telling you, sneaky like that. They like, oh, he like even she say she paid. They be like, oh, he didn't pay such and such. He would do that. Yeah, man.
But I don't know.
For real, they be doing that, or say they be adding little shit like they have probably extra money, like, oh, Say Bill, sir, you didn't take no picture. You didn't like see for yourself. They put any number on there.
But the thing is, he wrote a receipt. He gave me the receipt. He showed me the receipt and everything, like how much I owed. And he said she not paying the full amount. And he said, I understand that. I'm just showing you that she not paying the full amount. You giving her the full amount of money to pay, but she's not giving me the full amount.
John, how long were you dealing with that grocery store before this became a
exactly?
problem?
See,
How long were you dealing with the How long were you dealing with the grocery store before this became a problem?
So with the Kamado in on the scam,
that's what I'm trying to tell. I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm thinking the Kamado
I'm on your side. You didn't get cheated by the Kamado. You was dealing with them for a year and change. Then this young thing coming in the picture that you don't know how to change.
Okay, how long you been with? How long you been with her at that time? How long you been with her?
I was with her for almost 2 years.
Okay, you was going to other Kamados getting credit before?
Never. That was the only one. It was directly across the street.
All right, and because you've been doing like, and you never did credit with them until recently for a year for credit or no?
Almost 2 years. I had lived there for almost 2 years. Wood
doing credit by yourself?
By myself.
Let me ask you a question.
Manuel and my friend, they the one that co-signed on the
credit
for me. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. What was the highest amount prior to this person? Did you get to run up on the credit?
The year before, me and my cousin, we got drunk. We ran it up about $375, $400.
Okay, so they let
ain't never been that high, but my cousin sent me $200 or whatever, and we paid the balance off or whatever. So that we had ran it up to almost $500 one time because we bought like 50 beers.
And it was before the person.
Way
you got
before.
It up to 500. Okay, all right. I'm just asking.
Yeah. So I see you in Hollywood trying to team up. I'm glad I got
you a simp
over here.
No, I'm playing devil's advocate because it's just crazy because you've been with her for all these time and then she just one day decides to just
thank you, brother.
Cut out the pocket just every time
let
you
me,
get money to pay.
Let me say something to Rico. Can I address Rico?
Yeah, go ahead.
On the carpet.
Go ahead,
come here, Rico. Rico, bring yourself here. Bring yourself here. They say in the old days. Listen, what's this you talking about? Young women not mature.
They not. They're still only 18, 19, 20 years old. What are you talking about?
I know you're a smart man.
Yes.
Women, females, develop mature quicker than men.
Agreed.
And in Dominican culture, females, everybody matures even more quickly because they have to, because they make everybody in the household work. Right?
You see what Rob said? That could be true too.
Now let me tell you this. You comparing them to American women, but American women at 18, some of these fine American women out here doing porn at 18. You got a problem with that?
No, but you missing.
That's a good point.
Wait a minute. Hypocrisy.
No.
That's hypocrisy. No. You don't have a problem with them out here doing porn, but you got a problem with them meeting somebody older and having a relationship.
No, excuse me. You missing the point. That was not the conversation at all. The conversation was about maturity, period. I'm not talking about relationships. I ain't talking about anything. I'm saying an 18-year-old person is an 18-year-old person, and they only have 18 years of living on this earth. So their experience is limited to those 18 years.
Except for someone
and I'm saying that doesn't change no matter where you are, because you've only had 18 years. So it's like an experience on a job. You can have 18 years at the post office. You can have 18 years at the fucking milk company. You can have 18 years at the police department. A 18-year police officer is no more experienced than an 18-year postal officer. They're better. Each one of them have a different experience, but that police officer is no more experienced at his job than that worker is at his.
This is what you call hypocrisy gymnastics.
Have differences.
Hypocrisy gymnastics. So you're not going to stop women in America from doing porn at 18 because they're going to tell you their body, their choice. but you want to stop Dominican women. So you think Dominican women are not as mentally fit to make decisions for themselves
No,
at 18 is what you're
that's not
saying.
what I said.
That's what you're saying. You said
No.
Dominican women are not as responsible, mature, and capable to do what American women can do at the same age. So Dominican
When did I
women need
say
to wait
that?
longer. How much longer do Dominican women need to wait to make decisions for themselves?
Hold on, easy. When did I ever say that? I never said that.
You said that.
One more time. Hold on, easy. Let me say it one more time. Let me be careful. What I said is maturity, meaning when we talk about how mature a person is.
Oh, come on, stop. Listen, you said no man should be dating a young woman in the Dominican Republic. By young woman,
roll the tape back and tell me when I said that.
18 to 25. That's what you said. You always said that. And you said it again.
Hold on. Anybody in the chat, if you heard me say that, put a 1 in the chat. Because that is not what we were even talking about. Wood, you heard the conversation because you was in the chat.
Yeah.
What was that what we were talking about?
No.
Thank you.
So there's no limit. So wait a minute. So a 22-year-old Dominican woman can date a man in his 40s?
No, listen what I'm saying.
Oh, no.
Easy. I wasn't even talking about it. What I was saying was an 18-year-old in the Dominican is no more mature than an 18-year-old in America. I'm saying they're all the same thing because of their age. That's what my argument was. My argument didn't have nothing to do with who they want to date or anything like. It was like, so a 25-year-old in the DR is no more mature than a 25-year-old in America. That was my argument. My argument is maturity or immaturity is the same no matter where you are, because it's based on how long you've been alive.
Listen,
that's
you spend more time in the DR than I, but I know you've been around and you've seen that these families, everybody in the household works. So if you 14, 15, you out there working, you selling fruit, you doing something to help the household.
But what I said was,
but that's not necessary in America.
Okay, easy. But just to be clear, what I said was, so if you want to take a 14-year-old working and doing stuff in the house, I said that doesn't equate to maturity. That equates to respect and responsibility. So you could say a 14-year-old has more responsibilities in the DR, and I would agree with that. But it doesn't make them any more mature than a 14-year-old in the U.S. It means they have more responsibility. They may have more respect, and I can agree with that. But respect and responsibility is not the same as maturity, because we were talking about a 55-year-old trying to date a 20-year-old, and I'm like, maturity has to do with mental.
Yeah,
mental, you have a problem with that.
Yeah.
That's my point.
That's
so you did say it. No, you did say it. You don't like a 55-year-old dating a 20-year-old. What's wrong with that?
I think y'all are saying the same thing. Y'all agree?
No. But no, we just got to it. You just said it.
That's it.
You said a 55-year-old dating a 20-year-old. You don't like it. And I said, what's wrong with that?
No. What I said was, and Wood remember, I said that again, and I said Wood is the anomaly. He's the guy that when he was young, he could deal with people much older. Most people can't.
Here we
as
go.
he's older, he can deal.
He always dressing it up.
Did I say that, Wood?
Always
yes
dressing
or no?
it up.
Rico, this is what Easy's saying.
You
Rico,
did.
this is what Easy's saying. Rico,
please tell him, tell him.
Rico, this is what Easy's saying. He's saying that you have a problem with someone your age dating somebody that's 25, 23.
I don't have a problem with it. What I'm saying,
who was it? It wasn't Rico. It was what you call the Dutta man.
Right.
Rico said he had a problem with it.
He had a problem with it, not Rico.
Rico said, why are you old men dating these young women? He said that before.
But the Dutta man, what's his name? The Dutta man had the problem.
DMR. But listen. Easy. I'm not saying I have a problem with it. What I'm saying is, I think that, am I against it? Yes. Why? Because again,
here we go.
Let me finish. I'm giving you your carrot because I'm going back to the same.
Make sure you chop it up and cook it real good
for
me now.
Whoa, heavily. Whoa. Time out, flag on the play.
Go ahead.
Whoa, read the comment. Read that. Coach, read that.
Read it. Okay. Well, I don't really like Dominican women. They are very spiteful. My husband would end money for his 2 children, private school tuition, and mothers wouldn't pay.
Okay, Wood, let me finish. Let me jump in real quick, Wood. Okay, now hold on, easy. Where I'm saying was the interjection where you're real tight about it is, as I told Wood, I said, and Wood even agreed with me. I'm like, most older men generationally will not be able to intellectually deal with a younger woman.
Oh,
You just not.
you're wrong. You're wrong.
No, that's true. That's true. That's
Most.
true.
No, you're wrong.
Most.
You're
Easy.
wrong.
Most.
You're wrong.
Oh my God. Okay,
You're
but
wrong.
I'm wrong.
I agree with you on that one. You're true about that. I seen it happen. I seen
You're wrong.
I seen it.
But let me ask you this. Easy. If I'm wrong, why do you see so few
fumble heavy? Oh my God.
Let me tell you, the exact term for it is called May-December relationships. It happens between older women, older men, younger people. Why is the ratio of successful relationships between them is so abysmally low? Overwhelmingly, they fucking fail.
I want you to fix it up. If you're gonna fix it up real good, I know how you
tell
do
me
already.
why do most of them fail?
They fail because they fail by choice. So that older man and that younger woman decide they got together, and hey, we're gonna be together while it's good. And while it's good, it's good. And then they go.
So easy. They fail at a rate of almost like 90 to 95%. We're like 90 to 95. Let me tell you.
No, Rico, you're saying success is they got to get together and be together for marriage and 5 or 10 years. I'm not saying that. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying they get together, they have an understanding. As long as he's happy and she's happy,
easy.
What's the problem?
Easy. Anybody of any age range can get together and fuck. That's not what I'm talking about. Okay. So if you talk about somebody get together sexually, easy.
So you want marriage?
Listen.
So tell me you're going to stop these young ladies in America from making porn.
The overwhelming majority of young ladies in America are not. Hear me out. No, I'm not going to stop them. You keep bringing porn into it. Well, I don't even know how the hell that came into the conversation.
Yo, he said.
I don't even know how you come into it.
You know what it is? Because people make these statements and they don't think them through, especially as Americans.
What's the statement I made?
That you have a problem with a 55-year-old dating a 20-year-old.
Answer that comment too. That was a good one.
Okay. We're gonna go back to
which one would
y'all talking some bullshit.
Easy got me all over the place.
But you had it. You got it. You won it. I'll give you that, Rico.
All right, get your man.
So Rob, so let me read what Rob said.
Young girls, you don't agree.
Get your man. You New York niggas is too much.
Let me read this.
No,
Rob says,
they don't want me to go in on you.
Yeah,
okay. We'll come back to it.
Y'all green ball. Y'all different.
Hold on, let me read this. Even if Rico is against an older man dating a younger woman, they're not compatible. They fall because of maturity.
They fail.
That's not true. Or listen. You said it best, Rico, earlier.
All right, let me say it to Nino.
Everybody wasn't have the unicorn in them. They not like Hollywood.
That's all I'm saying.
No, listen, stop it, man. See, Nino likes that.
It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody.
But John, let me say this to you: everybody who comes to the Dominican Republic as an expat is not looking to get married and looking to settle down. Some of them genuinely just want to have fun. So their limit might be the season of the winter season, even though they live out there year round. They're like, you know what? I met her. It was good. We were together for 3 months. Now he's on to the next one, and he made it.
So they just there for sex.
It's good, and but they could be together for 6 months. They could be together for a year and a half, but then they break up.
But it's just purely a sexual relationship, and like
but you're saying that's not a sexual. You're saying that's not a successful relationship, and that it failed. What I'm saying is you're measuring it the wrong way.
6 months for sex is not a successful. Is a successful relationship? That's not a relationship at all.
That's my point.
Got together for sex.
It's an understanding.
Okay, I understand it's an understanding, but that's not a relationship. That is not a definition of relationship in any measure. You got together just for sex.
let me say what Easy. Let me touch on what Easy say. Easy, you are absolutely right, brother. And I would never say their names, but I would say
came out the box with some bullshit. But go ahead.
50%. Shut up, man. 50% of the people that I hang out with and pick up, I don't show them on the YouTube channel because they don't supposed to be here. So you're absolutely right. So I said, hey, coach, I love your channel. I wanted you to scoop me up. I wanted to hang out, but I got my side piece over here. And listen, it ain't just men. I didn't picked up 8 or 9.
Tell the truth, preacher. Tell the truth, preacher.
Hold on. Let me finish. I picked up, me and Dominga have picked up 8 or 9 women and took them to they spot. And then dropped them off, and then they got down, they back blowed out, and then we picked them up and had lunch with them. But as a coach, I love your channel, I love what you're doing. I'm gonna donate to the orphanage, but I can't be on camera because I got to get back to Atlanta, Georgia, or wherever to because I got a husband back home. So
those are relationships.
Those are relationships, right. So
that's an understanding. It's a fling. Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's not a relationship.
That's a fling.
She isn't. They are in a relationship, Rico.
That's not a relationship.
They married?
No,
she didn't come to the DR to get her back blowed up by her husband.
That's what he's talking about.
You just said her side piece. That's not a relationship.
Okay, yeah. But I was
so wait. At the end of the day, wait. I'm confused. What's going on? Wait, you disagree that relationships could happen because of the age difference? That's what you say, Rico?
No. My whole point. No, I oh my.
But I mean, can it happen though? Is it possible though?
Yes, it can.
All right.
It's
rare. It
can happen. But again, I put it in the vein of like I described you. It's an anomaly when you have a vast generational.
Now you understand easy
that you can have a true, real relationship. It's an anomaly. It's not the norm.
Yo, who's the sugar baby 4 days? Like, I understand people. Unless you've been in the DR, then you can't speak on that. You don't know what's going on.
What'd you say?
They said DRs. The DRs are lazy. They don't want to work.
Oh, I don't know about
what is he
talking about?
He's wrong.
You have to like niggas unemployment thing, like go on the newspaper and like, all right, I'm gonna go look for a job.
And the only reason why I base what I base it on
is enough jobs out here
is because the normality is even in the US, and I'll sit there and say it's like generational relationships don't work. Not in the DR, they don't work in the US, they don't work in
all around
Canada,
the world.
They don't work anywhere. They don't work anywhere on the fucking globe. It's not just the DR where old men and young women don't work. They don't work in the
US. They work plenty good. Look at my man Frank Sinatra.
I just think it depends on the individual at the end of the day.
Exactly. Listen, an anomaly. But most of them, 95% of those generational relationships in the US, where it's between American and American, fucking fail at the same rate because the
of course we agree with Rico. She's a woman.
Where does it work normally? Where do you see it?
It's a man's world. I don't know why you would be trying to be like a feminist. Your wife would be sitting next to you.
No. Wood
get out of here, man.
Easy.
It's a man's world.
Tell me where you see a bunch of older people in solid relationships with younger people. Because
I know where. I know where.
In the projects. I see it in the projects.
Hold on. If it don't work, no.
I'm going to tell you where. You won't let me answer your question.
Tell him. Third ward, fifth ward.
Ninth ward. Paleo project.
Wait, tell me where. Tell me where.
I'm trying to tell you. Go ahead, Easy. Hold on, Wood. Go ahead, Easy.
These relationships you speak of work all the time in Thailand and the Philippines.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a good point.
Yeah, we got you, Rico. We got you, yo.
We got you
all the time.
Wait, we got to clean your glasses real quick, Rico.
He ain't get me. You know why he ain't get me? Because that nigga ain't been doing his homework. They fail at the same fucking rate.
That's the way. Not that bad. They fail, but not that bad.
Same fucking rate. And you know who gets fucked? You know who gets fucked 99.9% of the time in
The
those
guy.
relationships? Guess who gets fucked? The old motherfucker.
You do,
The
but it
old
don't
motherfucker
listen. It
gets
don't work
played.
as bad as around the world.
Let me tell you this. You
Not
never
that
heard
bad.
of an
Thailand
old.
and that
No.
Philippines, they
Hold
got
on,
it
Wood.
though.
Hold on, Wood. Give me the story of a 60 or 70-year-old motherfucker fucking over a 20-year-old. No, it's always in reverse.
I could do one
It's
better than
always,
that.
no. It's always in reverse with
He
a young
wasn't 60,
the
but the
old
dude is 40.
motherfucker.
The dude is 40. He's in his 40s, and he
Who?
was dating an 18-year-old.
Put a name on it, nigga. Put a name on it.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh
Boom!
my God. This nigga come up with a rich white man. Get the fuck up.
Not the
He
Titanic.
winning though, but he winning. He winning. How about Frank Sinatra? How about Frank Sinatra and Jane Fonda?
Dude,
Oh yeah, that's from your era.
Dude, you ridiculous. You
Ain't
come up
nobody
with a
ridiculous.
rich
You don't want nobody to be happy. Let these men be happy. It's a man's world.
You can't.
That should be the theme song.
Rick
It's a
James
man's
says that.
world.
Rick James says that happens everywhere except the West.
Yeah,
Where?
because of feminism.
Where?
Yeah, he's right. He's
Where
right. He's
Rick
right. He's
James?
right. He's right. He's right.
He's wrong. He's
right.
wrong.
Well,
They got white boys in Thailand.
It lasts longer. Like it has a better.
55-year-old man pairs with a 25-year-old woman when she's 40 and at her peak. He's 70 and can't satisfy her.
Perfect example, Coach. You know him. He's popular on YouTube. He's from the Philippines. What's his name? The old head. He got that
Sunshine
Filipino.
Shoulders.
No,
Chocolate
he's like,
Man.
huh? He's a
Chocolate
black
Man
guy.
from
Black
Thailand.
guy. His name
Chocolate
is
Man from
David.
Thailand.
Sunshine Shoulders.
No, his name is
The guy from
David.
Kentucky.
No, it's David. He's from.
He white or
The
black?
guy in the
Nah, he a black
wheelchair?
guy. He black guy. He messed
The
with a
guy in the
Filipino.
wheelchair.
In the wheelchair, him.
Oh my God.
Perfect
He
The
example.
wheelchair.
Perfect example.
Yeah,
He's still
I'm gonna send
getting
it to you. Yeah.
He holding him down, yo.
He had that's the one that had a stroke, right?
Yeah, him.
Wood. You said she holding him down?
Yo, for real. She, yeah, man.
What's she holding him
That's a
down?
good
for?
woman.
I'm saying it's not like that can happen everywhere, but like it's a higher
It's a good
rate or
woman.
have higher advantage over there though,
Wood. What is she holding him down for?
until he died.
But what is she holding him down for?
to get
For the money.
To get the
Get the
money.
money.
Why you hate
To get the money.
that man? They in love, Rico.
Hey,
Like,
stop.
No, I think Oja Sai, I think she really got genuine feelings for him though.
Excuse me,
Oja Sai.
but let me tell you this. Wood. Before that crippled in that wheelchair came, she was eating dirt. She was eating dirt. She had nothing.
No, not like dirt. She was they from the Campo country area, right? But
That
it was
exactly.
Dirt,
and
though.
that cripple rolled in with his fucking wheelchair, and he elevated their life.
You
Sent
should
her son to private school.
Done.
That motherfucker wasn't going to private school before he rolled it in.
But
that
listen,
wheelchair.
she could have.
You see what she said,
Be
right?
honest, she could have swindled
Whose
him.
channel is that?
She could have gave him some hard time, like they be happening over there.
I'm gonna read her
All
comment.
I'm saying is it's different.
Read the comment.
What's the dude's channel name? Who said the old man in the wheelchair?
His name is David. I forgot the name of the channel though.
Somebody
This is what you
no.
want to do if you want to find it. You type in David
But let me read
Filipino girl.
Let me read this real quick. I have a Dominican husband, and we have been married for a while. I can tell you the grass is not always greener on the other side. American men help more with kids, cleaning, and cooking. Thank you, sister. You're right.
Yeah, she's right about that. She
And
right.
I know that's the truth.
Because that's not there. They feel like it's not
Thanks,
their
sister. Appreciate it.
position. Right? You should know that, right, Coach?
Say it again.
Like I mean, like you ever adapt that yet? Like you ever
Black
crypto,
crypto.
get out the kitchen?
No. Go to Black Crypto comment. He put the channel. That's David and Rose, the Campbell channel.
Yeah,
That's
them
the
two.
name.
Yeah, David Campbell.
Yeah. The Campbell.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it. Yeah, that's the
That
name of
shit
it
is-
right there.
Let me tell you something. Hollywood,
Okay.
I kill myself before I go to the Philippines and live with that shit.
Thanks, Black
Sitting
Crypto.
there waiting on her to wipe your ass. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, but my thing is, she could have scanned them and ran off with his money a long time ago. She really put up with his bullshit.
coulda-
She gonna
could've
run off
stolen-
with it as soon as he croak.
She
Rico
could've
don't want to
stolen-
see anybody happy. He don't want
She could've
nobody to
stolen
be
the
happy.
Yeah, but you got listen, Rico. This is a small thing. Like, yes,
Excuse me.
man. Anything happen,
Okay.
man.
Wood. Hold on. While Easy holler, I don't want nobody to be happy. Did you know about Easy about them going through their breakup? when his ass had to come back to the States and she was like, I'm sick of this fat motherfucker?
I'm about to tell you what happened. He had to
Go ahead, Wood.
from
Tell
America.
Tell
That's
him.
what really happened. That was for content, man.
You think so?
That shit was greasy.
I'm trying to tell you, I remember Dave used to live in DR before he was in the Philippines. He used to be in DR. So what he did that was content, man.
Yeah, you
We
think
love
But he
you too,
had
Sugar
that
Baby.
stroke.
We
But
love you
he
too,
had
Sugar
that
Baby.
stroke.
He had to go to
Remember-
America and fuck better.
You see what she said? She love her black kings.
No,
All right
bullshit.
now, Sugar Baby.
I ain't no king.
I'm a king. She would.
She
I
better
hate that.
bow.
I hate that. Bothers me, Coach. Oh, that shit just. Oh,
But
man.
hold on,
What?
Wood. Hold on,
Don't
Wood.
call me fucking king, man. I swear to God, a guy or woman, don't call me that shit.
But Wood, don't worry, Wood. I ain't gonna never call you that. But
Please,
hold
that
on.
really that makes my skin crawl like somebody scratching a chalkboard. Hell no.
But let me ask you this though, Wood.
I hate
Hold
that
on, hold
shit.
on. Do you think she want to go back to the States? Because I think she do too, and he don't want to go back to the States.
I wouldn't want to go back to the States because his money go farther than fucking Philippines.
Right, but I'm
Right,
saying
right.
she listen.
She
It's
want to
not
go
a
back for
question of
better
him.
for job opportunities.
Yes. And that's the difference. That's where you run into the dynamic.
No, you
is
don't.
get
You keep her
somebody
over there.
there.
Don't bring
Huh?
them back.
But
God,
I
fellas,
think
listen to me.
you know what I
Don't
like
bring
about
them
it?
back.
He might be handicapped or that, but listen, he got personality. You can't take that from him. Them two together, they what's that called? They got chemistry. I don't care what nobody
They got
says.
chemistry. They got
That
chemistry.
shit rock. They rock. I
Yeah,
don't care.
yeah.
You can see that
I
shit
mean,
through the fucking TV.
in the beginning, I liked it,
I
but
still
then
like
it
it.
just no.
What's
But listen,
wrong?
what
Who
I'm
hurt
saying
you,
is
goddamn Rico? Goddamn.
no. But listen, though, man, it
Like
listen,
Easy say, he be hate. He jealous.
Yeah, like he been like, who broke your heart? Goddamn, Rico.
but
Nah, this nigga's on some real like, yo, fuck them, man. I hope they
listen,
die.
Wood, you know it's gotten it. You know, like it. The channel takes you up and down. So
I
I'm
love
on
it. That's good. It's entertainment. Oh my god.
Yeah, but it's
they know how to
just-
do fucking good content.
You know what I did?
Yeah, I'm like to watch it.
Bro,
Rob
they
said
so
it wasn't
entertaining.
about content. He
Easy.
said
Oh
it
my
was
god.
about tired of being
They had
unappreciated
me.
attitude.
I ain't gonna lie. They had me for like a full day watching them motherfuckers, yo. I was
But
like,
Wood,
damn, yo.
what about okay? He went back. He was in Las Vegas. He was in the VA clinic. Then she didn't know where he
He's a
was.
veteran.
Nobody
That was
caught. Yeah,
content.
he's a
That was
veteran.
content.
All this crazy.
Look at
Yeah,
it,
it
got you
was.
fooled. I said you believe in younger wrestlers too, right?
Yeah, I did. They did.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
the wrestling. That was
That's
my
why I
favorite
stopped
show.
watching it.
That
That's
was
why
my
I
favorite
broke
show.
up with it because I like this shit's too much.
It's a content. It's content. That's what it is, man.
Well,
It's not
they
real
had
like
me.
some of it is real mixed with like, okay, it's what we're gonna do to entertain our audience. I'm trying to tell you.
And then I didn't
That's
know
what we need to
like.
start doing on this Dominican route shit. We
But,
need to
but
start
here's the thing,
stirring
though.
up
I
some
didn't know
shit.
like how
Like, I'm
much
about
of
to
it
call
was
Brenda.
true.
You want me to call
I
Brenda
didn't know
right
how
now?
much. But here's what Wood. I didn't know how much of it was true. I'm like, is she really
Nah,
treating
yes,
him
it's
like
mixed
that?
with it's mixed with real life stuff mixed with okay, what we're gonna
Change
do
the
for
subject,
content.
Hollywood. Change the subject.
Oh, there you
Change
go.
the
That's a good
subject.
one. Read that.
David
Read
put
that
My
one.
best
change
friend
the
is
subject.
Filipino.
Coach said
Read
change
My
it.
the
best
subject.
friend
I'm
is
finna go to the bathroom. Y'all read it. Go ahead.
my
Wait, read
best
it,
friend
Wood.
is Filipino, and they are definitely looking for money, and they want more white men than black men. That's not what I've
That's a
heard.
fact.
Okay,
That's
not what.
like I ain't like it
Bro,
was
come
like
on,
that
man.
years ago. It was like that years ago.
Nah, it
Not no
still
more.
is.
Not no more.
No, it still is.
No, it's
Now,
not. No, it's not.
now
It actually it depends on the village and the family
no,
and what
but
area
Wood,
you go,
I'll tell you.
like what
This is what
section.
I'm saying. This is what I'll tell you. The
Everybody
number
keep
one
fucking
man they want to see over everybody is Green.
say it
Green
again.
is number one. That's never going to change. It's always going to be money.
And then
Now,
what's
I got
after
plenty
money?
of that.
What's after money? What's next?
I got
after
plenty
money,
of that.
I mean, be honest with you, nothing is after money because you
Nah,
ain't got money.
everybody's
Ain't
not putting
fucking
up with
with you,
somebody
don't care.
because of the money. I'm trying to tell you.
What?
This girl told me, "Fuck you, Hollywood. You can have the money. I can't put up with your ass." I swear to God.
I mean, you can be too much with money.
Some people's
I get
like they don't care about no money. They're like,
who
yeah,
don't?
money's good. Then like, yo, it's not.
Who don't care about money?
I said it's good for, but you can't like. A lot of people, especially out here, some people like, I'm not just gonna do that for no money, for real.
Okay, you asking too much. I understand that, but what I'm sitting there saying is, don't act like they going. Come on now, let's knock it off.
You're right, but my thing is everybody's not gonna jump because you got the bread. Okay, you have it, but
I get that. I get that. Right. I get that. I get that. You can't do anything and everything you want just because you got the money. But what I'm sitting there saying is, in any negotiation in any of these countries,
you gotta be a physical attraction too, or some type of personality.
Man, get out of here.
When does physical attraction ever trump
These women
money?
are shallow.
No, for real, it's dead absurd. You can't just. I swear.
No, get out of here.
You.
These women
I
are
swear,
shallow.
yo.
Wood,
I swear.
when does physical attraction ever trump money?
It never. No. No,
Okay, there you go.
I take that back. It had one time. It did.
Only if
I
the
got
woman got her own
I
money.
speak for myself.
And even then, they still want to do with money. When they got their
swear
own
to
money,
God, yo.
they still want a man with money.
Yo, but sometimes you gotta be aggressive. You gotta be straight up. Like this is the money I have, and this is what you're gonna get, and this is what I'm gonna give you, bitch.
You drinking beer, John?
Huh?
I said, John, you drinking beer? I'm about to get me one. Get me a
That's
Heineken.
not well. After you be drinking Presidentes, yo. What's going on over there?
I do
Yeah, he
drink
drinking that nasty
Presidente.
Corona.
I can't drink that
every
Corona
time.
shit. That shit will go through me.
Every time I drink tequila, it goes smoother with tequila, and
Yeah, that I give you that
the
though.
Corona
Yeah.
goes right.
Corona, the
So that's
women
why.
be drinking them.
But I drink Presidente most of the time.
Corona, the
But yeah,
fucking...
so what happened? Rico, electricity must have went out.
That's why.
There
That's
you
what
go.
stressing
Yeah,
him. That's what stressing him.
That's what's stressing him, right?
Yeah, that's what stressing him. He didn't pay his bill probably. He was on a payment
So
plan.
what I missed? Okay,
Now
Sugar Baby
said
said
change the subject, so we waiting for you to come back. You said change the subject. Go back to the
that
comments.
is
Wait for the comments.
statement. Okay, yeah. Let me catch up. Miss Heavenly says, Heavenly, are you in the U.S. DR? I will be out there next month. Dominican men look at American women differently than their own women. Y'all believe that?
Wait, what she said? Heavenly.
She gotta explain it though. She gotta explain
What
it.
she said?
They
Are
look
you
at
in
them for
US
money.
or DR? Who? Oh, she talking about Heavenly.
She said,
Heavenly.
Dominican men look at American women differently than their own women.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they do.
Money. It's called money.
Money. It's a money. Change their life.
Hambre, papi. Hambre. Hambre, papi.
Dame dinero. Dame algo.
Necesito dinero. Comida, papi. Necesito dinero. Comida, papi. Then they start
Man,
looking
it
at
was we had a good show today, man.
Yeah, you had the views though. I see your views hit like to 79.
Yeah, 79, 80, man. So yeah, the
I
channel
didn't see
is
that in
growing,
a long
man.
time because Hollywood's here.
Yeah, Hollywood's here, and we just been like spitting the reel and everything, man. And man, I'm almost at 15,000 subscribers now. It's
You
just
came
like,
a long way. Look at you, see?
man, yep. But and we still respect women and everything, but I think we were clashing too much, and I'm not talking bad about women. Nobody is, but we were clashing, and Easy would call me. And then Hollywood, you would call me and tell me, and we were clashing a lot. But we got, we still got Nikki on the channel or whatever.
Listen, I think that clashing, be honest, don't lie. Be honest, coach. Please be honest. Mm-hmm. From that clashing and all that, from that happened, that hump we got over, your channels made a zoom happen.
Oh my goodness.
Don't lie.
Man.
From that incident. Ever since that,
I don't know. But see, I was trying, y'all. I was trying to like have our black sisters on and giving their point of view.
It didn't work out. No black sisters on too.
I don't know.
What Rico said, it was too emotional in.
And I love my black sisters and all that stuff, but it was too much head banging. Why you think that, Easy? Why it was just so? What was it? What was going on with that?
I don't want to say anything that's gonna get me in trouble.
No. Say it in a clean way. Say it in a clean way.
You see, I'm playing politics now, right?
Right. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you listen. I think that it depends on which case you're talking about. I don't know the whole deal. I just know I haven't seen your cousin in a while.
Let's talk about the Hollywood situation when the Hollywood said something in Spanish and cussed the woman.
I think there was a
Yo, have you heard from her? You don't speak to her no more?
No, I speak to her every now and then or whatever, and but you know,
she
like
started. This is what happened. She started with me on the low, but you missed it. A lot of people missed it.
I saw.
We
I saw
talking about
happened.
the Airbnb thing that was going on. She, oh my God, she just. I just feel. I'll be honest with you. I feel like when somebody like you and they you know.
Here you go, man. Stop.
I'm being real. That's why I swear to God.
I think it was a misunderstanding. No, I think it was a misunderstanding, and I think it was he was telling a story about a situation, and then she interjected and said something, and then he was like, "Well, if you're going to say that, I'm gonna come back and say this," and then she got offended. Right. But she opened herself up to his retort by what she said to him.
She said Hollywood went too hard on her, and she said he said something, called her out by her name or something like that.
No, he didn't call her out by her name. He just said stuff in Spanish that she understood, and she understood that what she was saying to him.
I did call her name though.
Oh, well, I didn't hear you call out her name.
I did.
Because calling a woman out her name in our culture means calling a woman a bitch. And I didn't hear you call her.
I didn't say bitch. I just said
yeah.
Yeah, he said you don't have to say it. You don't have to repeat it. But I'm glad, like Hollywood said, man, we are over that hump, and like the channel.
It wasn't like, Nikki's my homegirl. I just found out she's married though, right? So I can't even inbox her no more like I used to.
Right. But see, the thing is, man, like when you go into the next level, we was just trying shit out. We was trying shit out, working shit out.
Exactly.
Now we got Manuel on the channel. We got Rico on the channel. We still got Nikki on the channel. You know what I'm saying? I was testing, but I remember when Easy called me, he's like, John, I know what you're trying to do, coach, but it ain't gonna work, man. It ain't gonna work.
Yeah, that was. Woo. They used to give them their own day, their own time slot. No, they flopped so bad. They flopped.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I think we're the Dominican route, so we have more like men, going into the channel. But we got a whole bunch of women on the channel too now. We got a whole bunch of.
No, listen, I'm gonna tell you something.
You're right. I wonder how you got that. You got your woman. You do have a lot of women followers.
I have more followers of women than any other Dominican channel out there.
Mm-hmm. And not only that, I'm gonna tell you something else. That's because you're very classy with it. And
I disrespect who I want to disrespect. You feel me?
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
If somebody disrespects me, I disrespect them back. So who's this Heavenly person?
I don't know.
We're gonna learn who Hollywood is today, though.
She's a big part of the channel. She's
gonna learn today. I disrespect who I want to disrespect. Ain't nobody gonna stop me.
Hollywood don't ever disrespect Nick. Oh no. Hollywood. They before you came, Nikki. I mean, before you came, Miss Heavenly. They did have a little spat or whatever, but they cool now. They good. They good. Yeah.
I'll disrespect you, Heavenly.
No, you ain't gonna disrespect her. She's good. She good people.
She old.
What the heck? He talking about drop the link. I already dropped the link, Negro. He's so stupid.
Heavenly
Heavenly
must like me. Whoever that is, Heavenly must like me. Because she keeps saying Hollywood.
I'm gonna say this. It might not come true, but I think it will. Right. As your channel grows, and I see what you're doing.
Thank Hollywood, because I hope your channel grow.
Hold on. Easy, go ahead. Hold on, Hollywood. Go ahead, Easy.
You got a news segment that you're working. You got Soul got her own channel. You got other things coming off of it. But I think as you grow, because you're in the Dominican Republic and you're really getting into the culture, you're a baseball man. Baseball is the #1 pastime, and you used to play in the AAA,
in the Negro League. He played in the Negro League.
Yo, I don't think baseball has nothing to do with.
Listen, John, look it up.
You got
look it up about baseball podcast.
Who you are, coach. You feel me?
You could do something like that.
That nigga played with Satchel Paige in the Negro Leagues.
Shut up. It's funny you said that because I've had all my surgeries and everything, and everything is coming to a head with my court and all that stuff. I don't even want to go into detail about that. But
yeah, just make sure you breaks me off some money, man.
Shut up, Hollywood. So anyway, before all this happened, I had the top black baseball program in the country, and I received the NAACP humanitarian award.
You talking about that goddamn grill again?
But shut up. So my point is,
about your grill.
So my point is, I'm bringing it here, like you said, easy. So in the next month, we're gonna start with the kids, and then we're gonna grow them, and then we're gonna start traveling, over the, the different states and stuff like that. And just like you said, baseball is real big here, so we're getting ready to start a baseball English program for the little kids, and then
listen, John, what you could do is you could do another segment. Just start it out as a segment on Dominican Route where you're talking about baseball in the Dominican Republic. You could do it for 15 minutes, for a half an hour. It only has to be you, or you showing the people playing baseball and who you talking to, and start it like that.
Wood, he taking a shot at us, Wood. He's
Dominican Republic.
Trying to tell him to get rid of us.
John.
No.
What you said, Rico?
Listen,
it could just be you, John. It could just be you.
Because he has the knowledge, and this is a place, because I've been looking at doing it as a Mets fan. There's not a lot of big baseball podcasts out there. There's basketball.
You fuck
there's
these
a bunch
kids
of
up with
football.
your Mets bullshit.
Look, boy, you a hater. You a hater in a few, but that's all right because we coming through.
Them kids never gonna see the league fucking with you.
Let me say this. So we already, when we start up, when baseball season starts.
Read that for me. I can't read.
Hey, Coach, easy trying to come over here and make the fucking bad news bears.
I've been in DR so long I can't read English.
Rico, Miss Heavenly good. Miss Heavenly good. Y'all just. But listen, what I'm saying is, at the end of next year, I already talked to the professional teams here, and our kids are gonna go out on the field with the professional teams, and
that's great.
And spend time with the kids, and they go as they get older, they'll be able to interview the professional players and stuff like that. So I already got that lined up already.
Easy, when you ready, I have my team ready to go against your bad news bears, and we're gonna whoop y'all ass in baseball. So
you can't
bring
whip
your
nothing over here.
Mets.
My players are going to be young. They're not going to be a bunch of old people like you like. You like them old people. I like them young women. So I win automatically. You want the women walking around with the oxygen tank.
Bring your scrub ass bad news bears Mets, and we're gonna beat the brakes off of them with my Nats, the Natties.
Yo, I have an idea with a skit that we could do, John, and I'm gonna give it to you offline, but it's a good skit. And I'm sure Nino and
read the comments.
And Rico would like it.
Yo, Coach.
Yeah.
I don't know, but you probably might be too nice with it. If you want to answer questions, tell them to fucking cash. What's that called? Super chat.
Yeah, my cash.
Yeah, man. Remember we had that going.
It's only $2.
We don't do that begging over here, Wood. We're not beggars.
No, not that.
That's the sewer shit.
I know, right? How dare I?
I do. I got my phone up here, so if I see somebody cash app pop up, I'll make sure I read y'all questions. So let me tell you
exactly. Like, come on, Coach. Come on, man. This is not free.
Y'all this is cash app, and it'll help the channel out. So what I did is I made sure I'm not going to even re-monetize myself or whatever you want to call it, because this disability sent me a letter. And I don't know if Hollywood, if you ever had a channel, they telling me that I'm making too much money, so I had to pull it back.
Wait, whoa. What happened?
Yeah, so my disabilities, I'm starting to make more money on YouTube.
But how they know this?
Because it's
they know everything.
They be snitching.
It probably has some snitches, but it's lined up with my social security number. So when you start your YouTube,
wait, so you gotta put your social security number with YouTube?
Yeah.
If you want the money, yes. If you want the money, yes.
It's called AdSense. Yeah, it's called AdSense.
Yeah.
So I don't want to lose my disability check. So I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm doing it a different way or whatever. So everything's still going good. I'm still, making a little money.
Everybody don't get their money out the trunk of the car or in a fucking brown paper bag of wood. I know that's how you used to get your check.
I swear to God.
We got something called a social security number.
Coach, I forgot to know that.
I don't have my YouTube channel in my mama name.
I told you that.
Who It was that somebody told Puff Daddy that he said, you got all your shit in your mama name. That's what the problem is. Who said that?
Mace.
Mace.
Mace said that. Oh shit.
Hey,
God.
What's up, Carl?
Oh
So I'm going in a different direction. That's why I'm helping Soul out and I'm helping my son out. So, but the channel is so big, we still an umbrella. We still can help other people out, like you know, like other YouTube channels and things like that. So the party ain't gonna stop, man. We rolling now. So hey, Rico, while you was off, I asked Hollywood and I asked Easy. I said, why do you think? And then we're gonna go after this. Why do you think when we tried to have the women, like a mixture of the women on the channel, why we kept bumping heads? Why was it a problem, you think?
It, you know, again, like you said,
tell the truth.
No. I absolutely love the ladies and their perspective, but
no, tell the truth. You're lying.
No. What I'm going to say is that there are certain things. What I'm going to say is there's certain things that we need to talk about, and we need to talk about it in a way that it's just not. It's not female friendly, but we still need to have the conversation. You know, we can't duck and run from it, and we can't hide from it because it's going to hurt somebody's feelings or make them feel bad. Because it's you know since we have the channel, they say don't talk about the Haitians, don't talk about this, don't talk about that. You know,
G Styles was good, baby.
Earlier, the conversation, you see her, the conversation.
Yeah,
that's my motherfucking nigga. Right?
They don't want us to. No. What I'm saying is,
he's a real one.
Unfortunately,
he's a real dude.
Right. What I'm saying is, unfortunately, Coach, you know, when me and you up here. I'm like, we're gonna talk about everything.
Rico. Why you tell them what you told me?
What?
You said fuck them bitches, yo.
Yeah, tell it.
Tell them the truth, Coach.
Tell the truth.
Fuck them.
Let me drink my beer. Let me drink my beer.
Hollywood, let Rico talk. He didn't say that. Go ahead.
Coach. I swear to God.
Can I finish? Can I finish
my hand up to God.
Hollywood,
I was drinking.
Coach,
what's that green stuff he be drinking, Coach? So you know I'm not lying.
Go ahead, Rico. Go ahead, Rico.
The reality is that, to be honest with you, is it's hard. I'll admit it's difficult. I mean, hell, it's like I said, me, you, Wood, Troy, Easy, they all from the streets. So we can be some fucking knuckleheads and just get grimy and greasy with it and have a fucking conversation. It's just not. It's just the way we talk.
My vision was to have black women and
they're
white
not
women.
built for this shit.
Right.
They're not
built. You know what you gotta get, Coach? Coach, you gotta get somebody from like a round the way girl. Somebody leave them out.
Leave them out.
No, if he was gonna do that. If you're
gonna do it,
listen, do an interview once. Do an interview with him once in a while. But
who's perfect? The one who had Rico quiet as a motherfucker.
Listen, giving them their own.
Rico was mad on that last one.
Was kind of.
I'm talking about.
That was a bit much.
Miss Wendy.
He wanted to curse that bitch.
Well, the only reason I'm sitting there say is that you know, at least like for example, like even tonight, and you know when Troy says like, at least I think for the most part,
the cash app is at the bottom.
What I told you, see
this is what I said.
Money,
Wood comes up here, Wood gonna be Wood, but you know what? I'm not trying to filter Wood. If Wood go across the line, we'll pull him back. He'll pull me back. I'll pull you back. We'll pull. We all, and I'm glad Easy came straight up in here. Oh, Rico, you said, I'm like, oh Lord, I gotta fight this nigga, right? So that's good. That's good in this space. I'm not gonna get offended about it. I'm not gonna get upset.
Yo, Coach, you had 79 views on the 80.
Yeah, he called me out about some shit. Maybe I need to be called out about.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
So that's what I think is good about at least the guys. And we can still talk about it in a way without being pissing everybody off, but we're going to tell the truth. And if the truth piss you off, you're going to be a mad ass. You just going to be mad.
I never forget Rico said to the lady, she said, well, you know, if I want to meet somebody, this and that, I could do that. The one who brought her 15-year-old daughter over here to see the dude and married him for
Okay,
like
we
a month.
passed that, sir.
Rico said, I don't give a fuck about you. I care about your daughter.
Oh yeah, her. That was
Yeah. I was like, I do too. Everybody was mad at Rico. I'm like, Rico just telling you the truth, bro.
Yo,
right.
Rico told me, said, yo,
Rico care about the kids, and he care about the children, and he care
bringing your kids
motherfucking Easy
said,
yo, Hollywood, go check out what Rico said. I go watch that shit. I was dying.
That's all I'm saying is you can't be bringing your children into
your
man,
that was
decision. Funny. That's it. So I'm not saying that you're a bad person. I'm like, don't bring your kids into that shit.
That shit was hilarious. I wish I was on that live.
It wasn't meant that way, but I get it.
And then one time I called Nino. I said, yo, Nino, this dude Rico going off. And that was the one where you were talking to the young, the older lady.
Her.
She said, my life is happy. My life is good.
But look, my intention wasn't.
We don't want to get past all that. We ain't getting past shit. We're doing the best of Ricos right now. That's what we doing.
Look. My intention was not to be mean.
No, you let her live. You could have been mean. You could.
But the reality is that I still believe in what I said because
you let her live. I'm like, why is he letting her live? Kill her.
I just don't think anybody should be bringing young children overseas without thinking and being responsible. You should have
crucified her, man.
Yeah, and I didn't want
to. She had to sleep on John Tower.
I could have, but I didn't want to.
I don't want to do that on this channel because. They get crucified all the time everywhere else. You see what I'm saying?
No, I don't think not her. The way she was going at Rico, he was trying to hold back. He did though.
All I'm gonna say is, I disagree with Rico on some things, and I'll tell him when I disagree with him.
He does.
The point for me is this: the man speaks his mind, and when he's right, he's right. Why can't people accept that? For some reason, most people who get mad with him are the women, and it's like.
Right. Because women are more sensitive and just understand we gotta.
But let me tell you this. This is what I love about Brother Easy. Easy. Now look, I'm gonna tell you what we fight about all the time. You know what we fight about, right? MAGA.
Hey, listen. Y'all have some new neighbors over there in the Dominican Republic now.
I'm telling you, I respect the hell.
DR is not a third world country; it's a developing country.
Listen what I'm saying. I said some new neighbors. Deportations are in mass, baby.
But hold on,
DR is not a third world country; it's a developing country.
Knock it off.
No, read the comment. Read the comment.
Here's the reality. It's
not a third world country; it's a developing country.
But here's the reality. I respect the fuck out of Easy. Because Easy believes in his ideology, he stands in it, and he fights me on it. And that's what I love about it. It's like, he don't let me, he be like, man, fuck you, Rico, you crazy. Get him. I'm like, yep,
Oh, you got a cash app, Cole?
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. I just got a cash app from.
See, you got to say thank you, Hollywood. Thank you to the person.
Thanks, Hollywood. I appreciate it. A $10. So,
tell me, did Hollywood send you the cash app?
If you got
I'm the one who brung it up.
Then we ain't got to thank your ass. You ain't send the money.
I finish?
But listen, if I didn't say nothing about fucking donating bread like I usually do, like every time I come on.
Thank you so much. If you got any questions, just shoot them to me, and we're gonna answer your questions directly. Thank you.
This is what I try to do for Troy channel, you know what I'm saying? But he was on some other shit.
Oh, there you go.
I'm being real, bro. He wouldn't be friends with the Puerto Rican guy. I'm being real.
Stop it.
He chose the Puerto Rican guy over me.
Okay, Hey, Wood.
He did. He chose the Puerto Rican guy.
Wood. This weekend.
Punta Cana and Barbado over me.
Wood, I'm going to call your punk ass. And we're going to be up there to see
he's going to come to Sosua, and that was 2 years ago.
Oh, my God. I can't wait to do it.
Both of y'all lying ass motherfuckers. Right? You remember that, coach?
Uh-huh.
2 years ago, they supposed to come see me. You two.
We coming next week.
Yeah, right. Y'all said that 2 years ago.
Right. Okay.
Don't be hiding in the bushes when we look. Don't be hiding like a Haitian when we come see your ass.
Damn.
Yo, that is racist as a motherfucker, yo.
Is that wood on the back of that truck? Hey, finally caught that nigga.
Yo, drinks is all on you. I'll show you around.
Hey,
I know.
let me read this. Heavenly says, talking to Sugar Baby, you have never told a lie. I'm happy I met my husband, but the country took over $250,000 US of money.
Shit.
I was definitely a victim. Wow.
Who took
I'd be mad as a motherfucker about that. I would be.
Who took 250,000? What?
Woo.
Wow, Miss Heavenly, thank you for that comment.
Yeah.
But how did the country take 250,000?
Wait, where that happen at?
If you wanna talk about it one day, let us know.
Where did that happen at? 250,000. What happened? Where that happen in US?
I don't know. This is my first time hearing about it from Miss Heavenly.
But again,
she's lying like a motherfucker.
We don't know that.
She telling the truth.
But let's go back to the point that again.
Now everybody got a story.
Rico, hold on. Read this question because it's gonna tap into what you about to say. Go ahead.
Oh, this is great. Women know this is a man's space.
That is why I'm here.
Okay.
I like to hear a different
I don't want to push back on that. Living my truth too. Women know this is a man's space. That is why I'm here. I like to hear a different perspective, but I realized real quick the advice for the men was not exactly the advice I need to take.
Oh, that is this?
Great.
Those words, baby.
That is a great comment. And go back to the comment. So
that was good. Who is that?
And the only one I'm sitting there saying is
that's the lady that's married to a Dominican guy.
Right, but hold on.
She'll be married to me next, baby.
Okay, but listen, living my truth, ignore my colleague at the top. Here's the whole point is, I don't want you necessarily to feel like that, yes, this is a male-centered space, but I don't want you to feel like that women are not welcome here.
There you go, buddy.
You're welcome to come in and join the conversation and to tell us, because as men, even in male spaces, we have blind spots. We have things that we don't see in the same way that women-centered spaces have blind spots and they can use men.
Preach. Go ahead, man. What if he's thinking?
I just want to say that. Don't feel like you're not welcome.
Preach. Whatever he's drinking on, I want 2 of those. No, for real, coach. What if he be drinking on? So that's that. Yeah, man. Yeah. I gotta try that shit.
Tangeray, baby. Tangeray.
Yeah, he be talking shit. He'll talk that shit sober.
Where you at? You in America or you in DR?
I'm in the U.S. of inflation.
Oh, you over there? But you stay in Ohio, right?
Why you keep putting me in fucking Ohio?
Because you out there.
He's in Maryland.
I'm in D.C. Right outside of D.C. You keep putting me in Ohio.
I thought you said Ohio with the Haitians. You might have to leave soon.
I'm just trying to get you back. No.
Hey, see, we got another. Hey, hold up, we got another.
I'm coming up to New York to see your ass next weekend.
Thank you, Miss Jess. I told you we got a whole bunch of females on the channel. Some here, girl. I'm married to
she
one.
Look good. Who's that?
But I don't listen to everything.
I like her skin complexion.
Yeah, go back to a picture. I like
go back to a picture, man. What are you
doing?
Oh man.
Well, you didn't hear none of the
looking like Kim Porter.
Listen to the words that she's saying, y'all.
We can do both.
What she said? Same here, girl. She's like, same here, girl. Go ahead.
Do both.
Heavenly said, Hollywood and Santo Domingo, believe me, I lived in the DR for 5 years, only lived in tourist areas. My light bill was $600 or better. Rent was $2,000.
I didn't why I didn't read it because I don't read. I can't understand what the fuck that was.
I think she's saying where she lived.
I don't care where she lived.
We know she ain't talking about your ass.
You go right to Hollywood, baby. You better
we know your cheap ass.
I understand what you say, baby girl. All right. Come correct. You speak to Hollywood.
And just said I've been here before. Y'all know me. I think I do recognize the name. I think you have it up under a different name.
I don't know you, baby. If I do, I want to say give me a fucking number, baby.
Yeah, she switched it up. She was up under something else. Yeah.
Hell no. You probably know her, coach. I don't know that.
I don't. Yeah.
Fine,
man. It was a good live. Y'all give me y'all final thoughts because my back is hurting. I gotta take my medicine.
Oh, that's why you kept moving around and dancing in the chair.
Yeah, my back get hurt.
Well,
You know
let
he
me
about
start
to
it
pee
off.
himself. He about to pee
Go ahead.
himself.
Easy, you
Listen.
got it. Easy. Shut up.
Yo, that's crazy, yo.
Listen, we are all blessed to be alive.
You
That's
drinking
one. So thank
that
God for that.
piss beer.
And
That's
two,
easy talk. Hollywood is easy time.
Oh,
so I like that. That'd be, you know what? That's gonna be the name of my channel, Easy Time. And then I want to say this: it's good to be American because we are about to enter into some good times for the United States of America. We listen. Crime is going down. People are speaking English in the streets again. The illegals are gone.
yes.
They are gone. Traffic is getting better in New York City. I didn't know we had that many illegals. You understand what I'm saying? There's only two genders. America is back on top and open for business, baby.
That's
Hey,
what I'm definitely.
Nikki.
We got a female on.
Who's that?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well,
Hey,
we can
Nikki,
forget about closing up now, John. Fireworks in
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
building.
Nikki.
come in here and knock this motherfucker out of here.
Nikki.
She a show
What's
supporter too, right,
up,
Nikki?
You married?
bro?
You married?
Is,
You telling
is,
Sprosa?
and she is. She is. I
Nah,
am
nah,
so
nah. You said you
happy.
know I'm still gonna hit you up though.
I am so happy that Hollywood is back in town. I was just talking about you last week. I was
I
like,
missed
where
you,
the hell?
yo.
I miss you too, bro.
Tell her what you said about this
But
raggedy
y'all,
motherfucker.
y'all fought each other a long time ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
What's
my baby,
up?
yo. That's my baby.
She
She got
married
her
now.
glow up
Oh,
on your punk ass, Wood. She got her glow up on your punk ass.
Look at you looking good as shit.
okay.
Look at you,
Uh-huh.
baby. I
Stop
need
licking your
my
Trump
lips,
Okay.
Wood.
2025, Rick James. I see you, Rick James. Trump 2025, baby. Illegals
You
gotta
glowing,
go.
Nikki. You
Hey,
glowing.
coach, tell Wood stop licking his lips.
Right. Yeah.
That
Oh,
Nikki, you
thirsty
glowing. You
you
looking
motherfucker.
bet-
good.
thank you.
He messed his chance up. You know, you good and married and happy. That's good.
That don't mean nothing. You know, listen, you could come still visit me in Sasua, okay, baby?
Yo,
Yeah.
Hollywood, where have you been? We
I've been
miss
chilling, man. I've
you.
been chilling. I've been laying back, chilling.
Where do you live now? Are you still in Susua?
I'm in Sasua.
Okay.
You said you was
Oh,
gonna come
Hey,
visit me. What happened? I'm waiting for you to come see me.
what y'all did for Valentine's? You and your husband, Nikki.
They talked about
yo,
Hollywood.
let me tell you guys, it was terrible. So I was here cooking, prep, like getting prepped for everything, and then I got a call from my brother that my mom's twin brother passed away.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry to
So
hear
like my
sorry to hear that.
Valentine's Day will never be the same. So of course, I fell out on the floor and my husband came in and while I'm cooking. It was a mess. It was horrible. But I'm grateful that, my husband was here to, you know what I mean, support me in that.
be there
So
for you.
yeah,
Yeah. Hey, let me
yeah.
ask you this question before we wrap up. Why do you think when we tried to put the women and men together, why do you think we was butting heads so much?
Wait, when we were trying to put the men and the women together in what capacity? I'm
On the
sorry,
channel,
I'm late because
on the channel. Remember last year?
who did we try to put together
when we
specifically?
when we had the girls and we had Nicole and we had you and we had the other girls and all that stuff, and then we had a lot of fighting going on. And why do you think that happened?
Here, let's be honest, all right. Quan, thank you for saying that I look like Fantasia. She's pretty now. But before I never thought she was pretty, so thank you for that. But yeah, so for me, it's that some of the women that we've had on the show, they're not guys, girls. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So I feel like it's a lot of like, how can I put it? When a female is a guy's girl, like y'all know I'm a guy's girl. I'll sit around and high five,
Told you, I
and
told you guys.
here's the deal. Like today, we were out at the beach, and I said to my husband, like, "Wow, mira, ella tiene culazo." Like, that girl's got a fat ass. High fived them. We laughed about it. You know what I
I don't
mean?
know
Like,
a girl. I told you guys, we don't need a girly girl. We need somebody like her.
I mean, I am. I feel like I'm both. Like I'm half girly girl and I'm half a guy's girl. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if I'm high fiving him about
A
this
girl with a fat
lady,
ass, you one of the
she
fellas.
definitely. And the thing is, like, she's not gonna take my man. You know what I mean? So I don't have to be jealous of her for
Yeah.
that. And a matter of fact, today, me and my husband bumped into a guy that I used to date, and it went well. We both were like, "What's up, bro?" and kept it moving. Right?
But Nick, let me ask you a question. Because now you've been back. Because more important than that.
Yo, you
and
know
I-
who got a pretty wife?
what-
I'm sorry, I gotta say it. You know who got a pretty ass wife?
Hold on, Wood. Let me ask her this because this might be more useful. And I don't know. I'm not. You guys are asking great questions, so I'm not taking it away. How are you been? You've been there now. How long? How long you been back?
December the 27th. So
So you going
almost
on a
2 months.
month?
No, it's next week will make 2 months.
Okay. So let me ask you this. So how has it been? Reacclimating back to the DR on an everyday basis. That's what I want to know. Like, because like I said, I know you're back. You're like, how's everything going for you? Can you give us an update on like how the acclimation process? Because for new people that's going to come, they're going to go through what you in the last 2 months have been going through. So I'm like, hey, y'all need to listen to Nikki as to what she says, how shit's going to be, the goods, the bads, the ups, the downs, the positives, negatives. What can you help us
Yeah.
with? Because you're
Yes.
newly
First,
reacclimated.
right. So shout outs to Press. I think this is Press 53. Beautiful Nikki. Congrats. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Press 53. It's been, again, full transparency. Y'all know I always keep it real. So when I very first got back, like the first 3 weeks, like I was really frustrated with like a lot of different stuff. Because one thing that we have to be very clear about is when you end up dating and then marrying your best friend, things change. Like, because when you were best friends, y'all high fived about different things that as a married couple, you're not going to high five about. You're not going to be, you know what I mean? But when we're talking about, getting an apartment, getting everything ready, Rico, it's funny because every time I get in the shower, I think about you because of the fact that we don't have hot water, bro. So I hear Rico in my ear all the time, like, fuck that shit. I can't. What? Coach, I ain't gonna do that.
She
That
don't
fuck
think
shit.
about you, coach. She think about wow.
And here's the thing.
That cold water ain't no joke, huh, Nikki?
And especially right now, while it's not summertime right now, bro. It's different in the summertime because the heat hits the water, it warms it up a bit, so it's kind of like lukewarm. But right now, that water is ice cold, bro. Ice cold. So I have had to acclimate to that. So I warm up some water, pour it in a bucket, and I purchased like a camping shower thing. So I put the little thing in the bucket, and then I have my hot water like that. But my husband was like, y'all know we went to Punta Cana last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So while we were there, I was like loving it because of the hot water. So I was taking long showers, and my husband was like, "You were so much happier with these hot showers. We're gonna go ahead and get that. We're gonna go ahead and get that for the house because I love to see you happy like this." And I'm like,
let me know if you need the guy's phone number. He'll come over and do it for y'all.
I'll shoot you a text after the call for sure because yeah. So Heavenly says, Rico, in the beginning I went back and forth about every 2 months, but after 3 years of dating, we got married. I stayed completely. It took 2.5 years to bring my husband back to the US. That's basically my story. Heavenly, that's crazy. So I think, is she saying that now she and her husband are back in the U.S. together?
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, she's in
Oh
the U.S. with
yeah,
her husband. She brought him back to the Dominican Republic, which I think is a mistake.
I
nice,
don't know
But
who's
nice.
lying,
they gotta learn
Heavenly
the
or any
hard way.
person. Tell more goddamn
Why you think
telling
it was
stories.
why you think it was a mistake, Easy?
Because you never bring them back from another country unless it's Britain to America. Because now they get over there and they get that green card and the passport, they gonna go crazy.
Not all of them, Easy.
98% of them, and the men are the worst.
I
They're talking
think
about the
you.
women. The men are the worst.
I
That's
think
true.
I don't think it's 98%.
That's really true. That's true.
So let me
Rico,
ask me,
It's a
Rico.
high percentage.
Out of 100, I'm like 88 or 90,
No,
96.
it's. I hate to agree with Goofball, but it is a high percentage. He is accurate. However,
then
it's
you
not
got
a
to
hundred.
who is
No,
Goofball? You
Goofball.
talking about the Trump,
No,
the
hold
Trump
on,
supporter?
Coach. Goofball. You didn't agree. You didn't say, "Oh, I couldn't say 100% when I said older and younger." Then you can't say 100% with that. Okay, so I'm
I
gonna throw it
didn't say
right back in your
100%.
face,
I
Goofball.
didn't say 100. It's not 100%. I got a friend. He came over here with his wife. She's Dominican. They
Okay.
got married in Dominican Republic, but she was born in America. What I'm saying is, let's say it's 90%. Once they get to America, he gets his green card, he gets a job, and start making some halfway decent money, and he meets a chick on his job who's
It's
5
over.
years
It's
older.
over.
So why
I
don't
mean,
you take?
come
Why
on,
don't you
it's
have the
over.
same? So, but you don't give me the same privilege when I say with the generational thing.
No, listen, because what
Oh,
you're
you a
saying is
hater, Rico. You a hater. You a
you
hater
are a
about
hater,
people bringing them
Nikki.
back.
Because what he's
Then you a
saying
hater
is,
about people bringing them back. Fuck you.
yeah, and I would tell that old man, don't bring her ass back here either. That young woman, you bring that young woman back to America, she gonna be out in
Real.
these streets.
So it's
Yeah.
the same thing I was saying.
But Rico, let me say this. I think Nikki is mentally strong enough, and she know her man ain't going nowhere. And I can take my woman. I can take Domingo to the United States, and we'll be good too. Just like
To visit. That's it. Don't bring her over here to live. Not if you want to keep her.
That's real shit.
But why would you say that? Because here's the thing: when I look at Coach and I look at Dominga, to me they are equally attractive, right? Like that's real. They are
All right,
equally
listen.
attractive. Somebody.
Nikki. All right, I agree with all that, but let's get to the real shit. There's a force field around America that's called feminism. And when these women when they get in that plane and that plane start to come over American territory, which is 12 miles
Soil? Yeah,
out
yeah.
from land, guess what happens? They get to twitching, like, what's going on? They get to snapping their teeth, snapping their fingers, sucking their teeth, and the feminism just hits them. All the rules and
But
regulation in their favor. They don't know how to act.
okay, yes, that happens. You know who that happens with? Women who are unhappy already in the relationship. But a woman who is truly in love with her man and who is happy with her man, she doesn't give a shit about all of this neck snapping and oh I need this and that. No, bro. We don't care about that shit. Like
So she could stay in
it's
VR and love them. She could stay
I
in the
mean, no
Dominican
doubt
Republic and love them from there.
well, yes, and that is more than likely their plan. That is Coach and Dominga's plan, from my understanding. So that'll work. My husband doesn't even want to go to the U.S. Like
Yeah, but you're
that's
not
the
bringing them
truth.
back here, right? You're not bringing them back
I
here.
mean, yeah, in maybe
You
like two,
bringing them to
three
the
years
U.S.?
for sure. In 2 or 3 years,
What?
yes.
Wait, time out, sis. Sis, time out. Cause come on now. We both come from North Carolina. Like, come on. What are you doing? Why you bringing him back to America?
Read the comment. Read what she
Well,
said.
I thought it was Heavenly bringing her husband
Read what
back to
she said.
America.
She agreeing with you. She
no,
agreeing with what
yeah.
you just said.
Heavenly says I don't know who is talking, but he's speaking. That's easy. We have been back for a little over a year now. We are starting to have minor issues.
Heavenly, listen, this is what you do. Go on vacation to Dominican Republic and you change that two-way ticket to a one-way for his ass, and then you go back to America and let's see. I bet you he'll mind get right again. I'm
Don't tell
telling
her
you
that.
what you do.
Don't tell her
Yes,
that.
I'm gonna tell her the truth. Somebody gotta tell him the truth. Take him, go to
it's
on a go on a vacation to Dominican Republic. Get out there to the resort, nice and calm, and then you take his ticket, cancel that one. You go back, you fly back to America. I'm telling you what you do. Fly back to America, and he'll get some act right. Because right now he know you can't do nothing to him.
Lord Jesus. But here's the thing: if she has to do all of that, and if she felt like she needs to do all of that, it's not going to work. And that's for me. The biggest thing for me is like when something doesn't feel right, I know it's not right, and I'll do the brave thing and leave the relationship, just like I did with my ex. You guys, some of you guys can remember a year and a half ago when I left my eh, prometido, my fiance. You guys remember that story, for those of you who remember. And for me, I was like, oh, this is all wrong. Hell no. This is crazy. I'm out of here because I felt like this doesn't make sense. And if it starts to feel like it's not making sense, it's time to go. Like, nobody needs to be fearful and stay with somebody because they think, oh, no one else is ever going to love me or want me. If that is the case, then there's a bigger issue there, right? There's a much bigger issue if that is the case.
Hold on, Nikki. Coach, you need somebody to give you a prophylactic or something?
Man, my back is hurting. I'm stretching.
I don't care about your goddamn back. Ain't nobody asked about your fucking back.
Go
Nikki,
ahead.
you in the back end?
You
Nikki, are you in the back end? Yes or no? Coach needs somebody call Dominga and tell Dominga come put her finger up his ass.
Shut up. Go ahead.
That's what he needs. Go ahead, Nikki. He needs somebody. He needs Dominga to come put her finger up his ass so he can feel good about himself.
Okay. Heavenly says the difference in my relationship is that the both of us had been married before. The difference is my husband has never left his country. I am older, so I lived life a little more. Yeah, man. I understand exactly what she's saying there. She has more experience, like life experience in general. So I will tell you, Heavenly, I hope and pray that, your relationship does get better because there's no, like, there's so much frustration in knowing that you've like done so much to change another person's life, and then for them to just like not reciprocate any of what you've done is the worst. So I definitely am praying for you that gets
How
better.
old is she?
Nikki, can you hold
That's what
for
I
a
said.
second?
They put me in the back. Nino, I asked that, and then when I
How
asked
old
that, they
is
put me in
she?
the
And how
back.
old is
I
We
gotta
don't
stay.
want
I
you in
gotta
the
stay
back
quiet.
again.
My
Nikki,
bad.
hold on for
I
one
didn't mean
second.
to do that. That was my bad. I hit the wrong button.
Hold on for 1
I thought
second.
that was Rico.
How
Nah,
old is
got
he
no
and
damn
how old is her
controls.
husband?
Easy. If I had
See, I don't
control, your
know.
ass be in the back all night. But I don't have controls.
I wonder
Okay.
what she's trying to
Now I'm
hide. I don't
fucking
think she's
with
gonna
you.
say it.
But hold
I
on,
better
Nikki.
find out how old is she and how
But
old is her
hold
husband.
on, Wood. I want
Probably
One
the
at a
crazy
time.
age gap. I bet you he's
hold on
fucking
1
other
second.
women. He's fucking.
Can we get the age gap, please, so we can help her out?
But
Real
Wood,
talk.
right? I can say, hold on for 1 second because that's why I said it was so great, and y'all with me. The same.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wood, because it's the same thing like Nikki was just talking about. Again,
Mm-hmm.
when we talk, and Wood, you right in my spot, okay? Because that's exactly what I was thinking. Was the same way when we sit there and say, "Oh, the difference between being in the U.S. and not." And again,
Damn, she got grandchildren.
that's the same. No, that's the same.
You know what?
The whole age thing, the whole maturity thing.
I
And
have grown
everybody act like
children
it's
and a
different.
grandchild that needs me. That's what she said.
Wood,
But how
She's an
old
old
is
head.
he? How old is he?
She's
What's
an
the
old
age
head. Man.
difference?
You can
That's
tell
your
by the
husband
way she
age
talk
difference.
about the way she
Not only
writing.
this, my question is, what is he doing? What's the minor issue? He's probably
She
hanging
on
out
Social
with other.
Security probably.
He hanging out with the other. You know what I mean?
Tell
People
her,
in the street.
tell her she can hit me up. I'll give her my number.
what?
Man, you ain't giving her your
Ain't
number.
nobody calling your ass.
LA
You don't
says
sit down somewhere.
Don't want to talk to your
let
ass.
me read this. Let me
Yo,
read
stop
this. If you
hating,
bring,
Nikki.
hold up, y'all. If you bring Dominican women to America, she will leave you in America to go to the culture to marry a Dominican man. It's the same thing.
Say it again. Read it
What?
Some of them
again.
do it. Some of them
Read it
do it.
again.
If you bring a Dominican woman to America, she will leave you in America to go to her culture to marry a Dominican man. It
The
is
majority,
the same.
yes. The majority, yes.
No, they say it's the same thing. In
Not
a way,
100%, but the majority, yes.
I think it's way worse. You bringing them back to America is way worse.
Yeah.
Damn,
You put all
So,
that hard
hey,
you
work
see what
and
the
hey,
effort
sister
in there
said?
for them to just dip on you is crazy.
but easy. I've been riding with you for all day, and you've been doing good. But you sound like if I bring Dominga to the
She
United
gonna leave
States,
your ass. She gonna leave your ass. Let me
Nah,
say
you
it.
know what? I can't. You know what?
She gonna leave
I'm
your
not
ass.
I
saying she's
disagree
going to
on
leave you,
that. I
John.
disagree.
I'm not saying she's going to cheat. What I am
Coach,
saying
I
is
disagree
this.
on that.
She's from the Dominican Republic. If you take it to America, the culture shock of that is going to change our relationship. The opportunities that she's going to have, the places she can go and see. Does she work now? There's more
no,
opportunities to work there. The women
she
in her
doesn't work.
ear talking, telling her, blah, 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 blah. You know you can, blah, 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 blah. You know he
But
can't,
listen,
blah, 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 blah.
listen.
You
She
can do
older than
this.
Coach. She older than Coach. So it's like
No,
he.
No,
she's
she's
not.
No,
not.
she's
She's
not.
not.
She's
She's younger
younger
than
than
her.
him, bro.
Oh, I thought.
She's
Oh,
younger than
tell
him.
me that.
Oh
No.
shit.
Trying to say
My
my
Remember
bad.
wife
what
was
Eddie
old.
Murphy said. Remember what Eddie Murphy said. He
Thank
went
you,
to the
Nick.
boondocks of Africa and got him a wife,
I
brought
don't
her
know.
back, and what they
No,
do?
no,
They
no,
started
no,
talking to
no,
her.
no.
That don't
Let me
They
usually
gonna
happen
be
with people around the Coach and Dominga age. That don't
stop,
really
stop,
happen
stop.
around that their
Y'all
ages.
full of shit,
that
okay?
exactly,
That don't happen. Nah,
exactly.
it
Around
gotta happen with younger people.
Wood and Easy. Y'all
Nah,
both
not with the
know.
people that's up in age already. They too settled.
let me
Fuck that.
let
Wood.
yo
Let
let
me
me
be
pause
clear.
all of y'all real quick.
Hold
Let me pause
on. Go ahead.
everybody
You
very
got
quick.
the floor, Nikki. You
The
got it.
thing here's the deal. I'm gonna keep it 100% real. Dominga and I are not even necessarily friends, and I'm gonna tell you one thing that I know about her. Regardless of that, if that woman wanted him only for some like BS, she would have been begging him, "Come on, Poppy, marry me, hurry up, let's get to the U.S." She's never once said that, and not only that, she told me from day one, almost 2 years ago when I met her, I want to stay here. And I love that my husband loves it here. So that's not the case. And not only that, she doesn't have to work right now. And if she wanted to, she would do that.
Carl
So
Wright, Carl got it.
all the stuff that you're saying is not true. It's just not. Like she would
No,
do
listen
all
to
of
her.
that.
Listen, I didn't say she was going to cheat. I
Marry
didn't
Coach
say
to
she
your
was going to
age
leave
group.
him.
Yeah, that's
I
I
didn't
cool.
say
said
she was gonna cheat
when
either
they
until
come.
she even said that.
Can I
I
step
said
in? Can I
I
step
said
in
in
and
her
correct
case,
both of y'all?
when they come to
All of y'all.
America, women come to America and they get that poison, that feminism poison.
Can I step in and
I do
correct
agree with that. I agree
Nick,
with that part. Yes. Go ahead, Rico.
Nikki,
My bad. Go ahead, Rico.
Nikki, hold on for a second. Can I step in and correct everybody? Because what we're saying is wildly speculative and insane.
About
Okay.
what?
So no. So I get everything that everybody's saying when they talk about when you bring women from these, whether it's Colombia, Brazil, the
It'd be
DR.
younger age though.
Let me exactly. Okay, so
Nobody
That's right.
43,
stop. Right.
47.
So stop. Right.
The fuck somebody in
Hold
America
on,
gonna
Wood.
want a 47
Wood,
foreigner?
you 100% with me. Okay, give me a break. I'm going where you're going.
Oh.
Because what you're saying is true, and I was going to get to that. Is again, love Dominga to death, think she's outstanding. Same thing with my wife. Great. But I will tell anybody, we can leave them at the bus stop, come back the next day, they still gonna be at that bus stop. Ain't
That's
nobody
true.
gonna
That's
come
true.
steal them.
Nobody's gonna pick them up.
Nobody's gonna take them.
Don't say it like that.
No. Hear
Yo,
me
you telling
out.
the truth.
Hear me out.
That's what I want them to.
Wood, be quiet,
That
Wood,
was hard.
because you know where I'm going, Wood, right? Wood, you know where I'm going, because again, and I'm saying it in this way.
Yes, that's not true all the time.
That
Excuse
is
me,
true.
Dominican women
excuse
like
me,
black
Rico,
men too.
that is true.
excuse
Let
me.
Rico, you
Wood,
got one more minute. Go ahead.
Wood, you gotta let me do it. You gotta let me do it, Wood. You gotta let me do it. It doesn't matter about what we see or what we love. It's just generalities, and I'm just speaking on it. Okay. So even in the US, right? Typically in the US, people will say, go to Miami, go to San, the specific cities where we talk about exceptional beauty. It doesn't mean that beauty doesn't exist everywhere in America, because it does.
Mm-hmm.
But certain places, there's a high concentration of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got OnlyFans models, this, that, whatever. That's going to be
Oh,
your
yeah.
LA, your New York, your Miami, certain places.
He's
It's not
rumbling
everywhere.
again. He's rumbling.
No, I'm not rumbling. I'm sitting there trying to tell you motherfuckers, right?
He's drunk. He's drunk.
I'm stone cold slower, but guess what? If you don't want to hear it, I'll park it. But the fact of the
That's
matter
how you know
is,
when Rico drunk, he start rumbling, talk about models.
Go ahead, Rico. Finish up. Shut up, Hollywood.
no, the reality is, I was actually trying to go with this little cockeyed fucker, right? Because he was right. Because he was actually right. He was right. Like, again, everybody coming. This is what I'm saying. Wood, right. Everybody coming from the DR. Everybody coming from Colombia, and everybody coming from Brazil ain't gonna be that sought after person. The younger ones, when you're talking them 20-year-olds, yeah. But when you're talking 30, 40-year-olds, no, they still 30. That goes back to what I said in the beginning. When I said an 18,
damn right, you're right, Matt. You did say that.
A 40, 50-year-old motherfucker coming from those countries is still a 40, 50-year-old bitch when she gets here.
Yeah.
It don't change.
And nobody want
all right.
lady.
She don't
you want to believe that if you want to. You can believe that if you want to.
So let me say this.
Wait. Easy.
That 50-year-old bitch from the DR didn't get prettier when she landed in America. She's still fucking 50.
No, listen.
Wait, easy.
She's still 50, and there's some American dude out here.
No.
Her attitude will change. But listen, what I'm saying, I'm not even saying she's going to cheat. I'm saying their attitude changed when they get in America.
But what
okay, now
that's all I'm saying.
Right, but what I'm saying is easy. But easy. What I'm saying is that 50-year-old in the DR that bitch is still gonna be 50 when she get in America.
Exactly.
And that 50-year-old in America still gonna be 50 when she get to the DR. It doesn't change anything.
So you're saying it would be more difficult. So you're saying it would be more difficult for her to, want to try to change her mind and want to meet someone close to her age rather than her being 20 or 30 who can go to the club and you know what I mean, doing things to try to go out and find a newer guy. Because.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no. I somewhat understand what you're saying because, when you're 45 and up, we're not really going out to the club and doing stuff like that and trying to meet guys. We're meeting them. I don't know where we're meeting.
So what I'm saying is this, Nikki.
All of a sudden, women in their 40s and 50s are loyal and don't cheat.
Nikki, what I'm saying is a 45-year-old woman, like not you, but I'm saying a 45-year-old woman can leave the U.S., go to the DR, and get a 20-year-old man. She ain't gonna get a 20-year-old man in America. Only in
right. And unless she has her money, like if her money's right, of course she's like a sugar mama.
But y'all focusing on cheating. I'm not saying that.
And what I'm saying is this.
Listen, Rico. Listen what he about to say.
Okay.
Listen, now I understand what he's saying. Go ahead.
I'm saying their attitude changes. The humbleness with which they carry themselves, gone. The desire for money is already, if it was already there. Because in America, we have made it. Yeah, exactly. In America, we made it so that the men are under attack.
All that lovey-dovey shit, waiting on you back.
Here's the whole point. This is my question. Okay, where does the humbleness reside? Does it reside in America or does it reside in the DR? Where's the humbleness?
It depends on the individual.
I'm talking about in general.
No, I'm asking
America, and you know what they do? They act like they gods because in America, the Lord gives them so many protections.
In America.
And they got their own money. They make their own money.
Right. Okay. So then when you take that same woman that thinks she's God in America, when she goes to the DR, then what?
She's going to have to go back and be humble. The men over there,
why is she humble in America?
For a reason.
Let me ask you a question.
I agree with that.
Stop. The American woman, let's take a 60-year-old American woman. This old bitch. She's humbled in America.
You said it, I didn't.
Listen. Everybody, hold on. Easy. It's a 60-year-old old bitch in America. She's humble in America. She's 60. She goes to the DR and she's what?
What you mean? She's a dime.
No, be quiet, coach. I'm talking to Easy. This old bitch in America that's 60 years old, that's humble, because she's 60. When she goes to the DR, is she still humble?
Is she American or is she
Nah,
Dominican?
she's not. She's
American.
like, I've got money. She's American.
Everybody be
She's
quiet.
American.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Nikki, let me talk to Nikki because you think I don't understand. Nikki, an American woman going to Dominican Republic
Don't
is not
nobody
humble
help him.
because she's the prize. She's
Okay,
the money.
nobody helps him. A 60-year-old.
I won't help him.
Okay, a 60-year-old old bitch in America leaves America and goes to the DR. What is she in the DR?
She's a prize. She's a bag.
Okay, why?
Because she got the money and the American passport.
Okay, fine. I agree with that. Now, a 60-year-old old bitch in the DR comes to America. She's what?
She's now protected by American law.
No, what
which
is
means
she?
she can call 911.
Excuse me. Y'all see what I'm saying? A 60-year-old bitch leaves America.
Come on, bro.
No,
Come
stop.
on, man.
Listen, easy. Listen. A 60-year-old old woman.
Ricky, let me ask you this. Rico, let me ask you this. The women's shelters in America make what a lot of people are living like in Dominican Republic.
You talking in circles. It doesn't
matter.
I'm
not jumping in circles.
It
does matter. Because you could.
But here's the thing. You gotta answer the question first, though, bro. Answer Rico's question first.
I did answer his question.
You didn't. You deflected. Bro, you deflected.
All right, go ahead. Come on, bring it. I answered it already. I told him that when she comes to America, she's protected by the law.
Excuse me.
Now she can just. Okay, go ahead.
Is she the prize or is she an old bitch? Yes or no?
She's still an old bitch, but now she's protected by the law.
Okay.
She's an old bitch protected by the law. So let me ask you a question. No, you're wrong. Because what you're saying is she's the same. She's not the same.
I didn't say she was the same. They are the same.
All right.
They are the same, but they're not the same for two different reasons. They're both
60-year-old
women.
Here we go.
The difference is this. The difference
well, you can fix some shit up when you want to. You're wrong. When she comes to America, she's protected by American law. If she calls the cops and says he hit me, what's the cop gonna say? They're not gonna ask her for proof of citizenship. But they're gonna say,
but that has nothing to do with it, though. That's like a whole other subject.
That was my initial point. That when women come to America, they automatically get on their feminist shit.
Your point is broken, but easy. Your point is broken and destroyed because you. The first thing you do is you say we bring the woman from the DR. She's protected by the law, right? But when we take the woman from America to the DR, she's protected by what?
She got the money. She got the
so she's not protected by nothing.
Oh, you're not listening. You're trying to play some game, but you're making yourself seem foolish. You're making yourself seem foolish. She's the prize that she got the money.
Okay. Let me ask you. Let me put it this way, right? Here's the Dominican woman in the left hand. Here's the American woman in the right hand. They're both the same. We switch places. What's the difference and why?
But wait a minute. When you say the same, you're saying they have the same age, yes? Is that what you mean by that? Same age, okay.
Women, they're the same age. Here, this one is in
Yo,
America.
this is crazy.
Here, this one in the DR. They switch places.
Yo, Rico, you need to be in the same song with Wendy Williams.
Tell me. I want you to tell me what's the difference and why. Because you're telling me one is different and better and why. And you say, oh, over here, they got the protection of the law. I'm like, okay, so what does this one have over
Let me explain it. Could you give me a chance to explain it?
Go ahead.
When an American woman goes to the Dominican Republic, she has money and she has a Dominican passport, which means she can get
she don't have a Dominican passport.
I mean, American passport, and get with a Dominican man and bring him back to America. When a Dominican woman is taken to America by an American man, she has protections and opportunities that she did not have in Dominican Republic. Such as
this gobbledygook shit.
No, it's not gobbledygook shit. She can
go. All this gobbledygook shit.
See, you don't want to hear the truth, but I live in New York City. I'm telling you the truth. The truth is this: she can go and say, "I got beat on by this man who brought me over here. They're supposed to be over here for 2 weeks," and the cops will say, "Well, we're gonna give you shelter, and the shelter she gonna get is gonna be better when she got in the Dominican Republic.
What
The food, she
protection
gonna get all the food she want. She
I don't
gonna
think
get
she even
money
have
and
to
all
do
that.
that. She could just get a job.
What protection does the
She'll get a
American
job, a good
woman
paying
have?
But you understand what I'm saying, Rick? You know,
What?
I'm
Yeah,
saying
when
the
she comes to
attitude got
America,
changed.
she got a better
Excuse me.
opportunity.
But Wood.
Yeah.
See what he's doing? Here's the trick. He's saying the American woman going over there to get the man and come back. No, she going over there to stay. Just like the Dominican woman coming over here to stay. She's not going back.
The woman said she bringing her son. The woman said she bringing her husband back.
No,
the woman said she bringing her
you
husband
didn't-
back.
See, but you
Nino,
didn't.
didn't she say
Hey,
that?
listen. A lot of women that come over from DR to go to America, this was their thought. This was not talked about. A lot of them don't make it. A lot of them come back to go back because they can't handle the hustle and bustle and the fast pace of America.
And they're not protected.
Same thing like people go to Hollywood, they think, oh, well, because you go to Hollywood, you're gonna be a star. Huh? What about the motherfuckers that be on Hollywood Boulevard that don't make it and shit?
So
But
Hollywood,
you know
talk
what,
about
Rico?
that.
I'll agree with you.
So what you're saying is they're not protected in the DR.
No, they're not. The laws in America are stronger.
That's the issue.
The feminist movement in America is stronger. A lot of men like yourself have been brainwashed. A lot of men like yourself have been brainwashed.
No, we're talking about American women being protected in the DR, like Nikki is.
Nah,
I'm
American women don't
bringing them back
protect
to
the DR.
Listen,
to stay.
is there more opportunity in America or Dominican Republic?
We're not talking about opportunity. We are talking about an exact switch.
Nikki got a better chance in America than the DR.
We're not asking, but Hollywood, y'all keep doing this shit.
Doing what?
This is what you motherfucking niggas always get into this fuck nigga shit. Y'all always keep trying to make this.
No, go ahead. I'm confused now.
Listen,
What you saying?
Rico, you're right. Everybody out there, all Americans, when you go overseas to a third world country, marry that person you with and bring them back to America and let us know how it goes.
But you said earlier.
This is what Uncle Rico said do that. I didn't say do that. Blame it on Uncle Rico.
So according to Easy, if you don't bring them back, stay over there and be unprotected because you don't have the same protections over there that you have back home.
To me, anyway you doing it, you're taking a risk.
Thank
you. At the end of the day.
Thank you.
That's true. That is correct.
Your life is a gamble.
That is absolutely correct. Life is a gamble. That's correct.
Coach, you. What did my man say? What's his name? Luther Vandross. Life is a gamble. I'm so happy I'm winning.
Yeah.
Listen, Coach, you just did a show on your news for the with Manuel, where he went and did a segment where his lady was dealing with an expat, and they lured him away in a truck.
Killed his ass.
And killed him and burned him up.
They didn't burn him up. They shot him up. Go ahead.
But he didn't want to pay. He didn't pay. He didn't want to pay the fucking girl.
Right.
I don't feel bad for
that. Is that what it was?
Yeah, he didn't.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I don't feel bad for the guy. This guy, listen.
He wasn't white. He wasn't white. He was
like a black guy.
I don't feel bad.
Okay, it was all black dude.
Yeah, your passport, bro.
He did look Puerto Rican, yeah.
Right, he looked Puerto Rican, but he wasn't white.
Yeah, for sure. No.
So
he wasn't black, so he's white.
We had a 3-hour live. This is the longest I went in a long time. Next weekend we're gonna pick up right here. We're gonna have another great topic, y'all. Y'all ain't got any final things to say? Y'all got
Rico was right like all fucking ways.
And Hollywood always makes the show better and gets money for Coach.
So can we bring Hollywood back though for real? Because I had just said last week.
No, boo.
Yeah, I had just said last week, like, man, I miss that guy.
Yeah. Hey, we're gonna all get off at the same time, but real quick, I'm supporting Soul Channel. Soul got 93 subscribers. I need Soul to have 100 subscribers in the next 2 minutes. So everybody,
he said the next.
I'm serious. All y'all gotta do is hit the y'all hit the.
Wait. What's the contact? What's the channel about?
No, not you. Not you, Wood. We don't want you to subscribe. No, not you. We good. So if you see this motherfucker sub, let me know. Not you.
That's so.
Wait.
Soul is gonna be. She getting her real estate license. She gonna be.
I just want to know what the channel's about.
That's what I'm saying. She gonna do a real estate.
Pokemon. Keep your black ass off the channel.
And then number 2, she's gonna be talking about the culture. She's gonna be cooking. She's gonna be going to the beach and cooking on the beach front.
Oh, she went with bathing suit and stuff.
Yep, bathing
Ay,
suits.
Dios mío. Well, she's about to turn 18, so there you have it.
Oh yeah, she gonna be lit. I'm gonna subscribe to that joint.
Your ass would.
My God,
I gotta make a trip to Santo Domingo over the estate anyway, man.
And then she's gonna be cleaning like Nick, like tomorrow.
Nikki, I love you too, all right, Nikki?
Tomorrow, for money. So tomorrow she's gonna be cleaning somebody's house. She's gonna show
somebody's house.
She's cleaning somebody's house
What,
tomorrow.
in one of them sexy uniforms or something?
No, man.
Okay, let's move on.
But anyway, everybody make sure y'all subscribe to Soul Channel. There it is right there.
Food for the soul. Got it.
Hey, thank you, brother. Hey, y'all take care. I'm going to see y'all next weekend, man. Nikki.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, Nick. Y'all take care. Wood. Y'all, Rico.
I'll be on time next week. This weekend has been insane. So, love you guys.
All right, y'all. See y'all later. Bye, guys. Everybody in the chat, see y'all later. Take care. Hollywood, Nikki, take care. Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye. Ooh, I'm tired.